Hello, guest, and welcome to the 8th episode of The 8. Before we get into this episode, I wanted to note that on the day of this session, Paolo and Cam's parents were in town and were more than generous, to say the least. They came over and cooked us some food, they brought us drinks, it was very, very nice. Now, I mention this because the environment in the room was way more casual than it usually is. As such, I've done my best in the editing process to make it as comprehensible as possible and to cut out any parts where we just completely lost the plot. That being said, today is a bit of a longer episode, so without further ado, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab whatever you would like, take a seat, and watch the chaos ensue. Last week, we had an interesting session, to say the least.
Oh boy.
Alec, as Jirago, Bright Hammer, was introduced to the crew. You rescued him from the open ocean. You exchanged greetings, and then immediately went below deck to drink, as all of you do.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
You had a nice, interesting drinking session with Marvin, in which he gave you many a delicious, wonderful, magical, horrifying drinks, including a tonic, the grog of whimsy,
Oh god.
followed finally by the drink of death. Many of you had interesting results.
Some of us did not.
Jirago now has horns. Has Emilio? No, wrong name. Ashley and Edge have an open telepathic connection with each other. Emilio can run up walls
In one direction.
in one singular direction without stopping.
She can only run up the side of the band members in one direction.
Oh man. Hestia cannot die in her sleep.
I turned into a troll.
Yep.
that means I can't die
Ashley
now.
turns into a troll when a child
Which
laughs,
nobody expected her to.
and then reverts back when he's hit or touched in any manner. In fact.
Also, president-elect for the U.S. Vote
Yes.
for Ashley.
Sorry, what's the U.S.?
I've never been to that place.
Vote for Ashley.
Yes,
nonetheless.
president-elect for a fictitious place.
Oh, and I owe my life to Frederick Thomas.
Oh yeah, you owe your life to a man who will not be born for 500 years. That too. I forgot about that actually.
Yeah, I forgot about that one too. Oh, and pockets make rain and flame. I got so many.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're part of the culture. Sure.
Stupid Robert does.
Many interesting results. Some of them temporary, some of them a little bit more permanent.
My most interesting ones are temporary too.
I have an unusual talent for trout tickling. I forgot about that.
Oh,
my
okay.
god.
You what?
And have green copper blood.
That's true. You have green blood.
Weirdo.
You have green copper blood.
Wonder Noodle.
Wonder Noodle!
Oh god.
Wonder Noodle.
That's not a thing anymore, but you can call me that if you still please.
Oh no,
Oh, we will.
Oh, we will.
Oh, we're going to. Wonder Noodle.
But how you ended last session was you all had some of you had more than one drink of death. All of you ended up with some of the worst hangovers you've ever had in your life. Ashley woke up in an interesting situation.
Did not appreciate it.
Not here for it. Oh, that's right. I remember now. That was not fun.
But
Yeah, that was super awkward.
Got my hangover cured though.
That's true. That's all that matters.
you all had breakfast. You had some coffee, and
Some more coffee.
and a lot
I
of
guess now we
coffee
did.
and water.
Oh yeah, Ashley very rudely woke us up.
That's true. Ashley rudely woke
Rude
all of
awakening.
you
Then
up
he beat his
That's the
pants.
name of this session.
For-
Rude awakening.
because Marvin
I forgot about that one.
cured his hangover.
No, it was Sheila at that point.
Sheila did cure your hangover.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you
That was
ended
yes,
last
no.
session. You ended last session by hearing the announcement that they had found something, or they think they saw something in the ocean floor.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Edge might have read
Wait, I thought we saw
very
land.
large
Nope.
Nope.
We gotta find a crack.
Yeah, that's.
Love that. This is where this is going, probably.
I love water creatures. They're so great.
You hate one. Yep, I hate one. And birds.
And birds.
Where?
You can have a
were all at the helm, right?
Yeah, you guys ran up to the helm.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We're at the helm.
We're at the helm. Okay, so what have we found again?
So yeah, you walk up to the navigator's map, and surprise, surprise, Rainbow is still
Fantastic.
asleep at the navigator's table, and the rest of his lackeys are assisting him by doing his job.
I had an idea. I'll text you about it later.
Okay. Text me. Might as well.
Yeah. It's just gonna buy a tonic Marvin when they become available.
Fair deal. So, and as soon as you walk in the room, one of the navigators, the one who promised they'd keep their eye out for you, runs up to you immediately and is like, let's see, you heard our announcement.
Yeah, what did you see? What happened?
Oh, I think we found like a shipwreckage, a couple hundred people up.
Alright, and any description on what the shipwreckage might be?
We can't really get a good look, we just know it's a ship.
Well,
So we're going down there.
I mean, I'm built for it. It's up to you guys.
Fish bones?
Fish
Some of us are not.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm gonna
What's that thing
Well,
I have?
how are we gonna breathe underwater?
Oh my god, you should have it written down.
What did this happen again?
It was so many sessions ago.
Down there.
No!
Does maybe Marvin has any magic items that might help us? That we can maybe borrow?
I have a couple potions. Some of them are
I don't think
underwater breathing.
I don't think I'm gonna breathe underwater.
Also, you cannot borrow a breathing potion.
No, I'm thinking
Like magical
meta-wise.
items.
Meta-wise, I was thinking of
This is in,
I gotcha.
this was.
Edge used to have one of those last time I played her. That was fun. Right after she got it, she discovered how to recruit.
This was when we were in that little secret sector, right?
Yes, in the pocket dimension.
Okay, dimension.
That DM had no regard for backstory. No, you haven't actively killed
Well,
my
Yeah.
Do we have
people without giving me a chance to defend them.
Yes.
do we have any smaller ships on this ship that could possibly go in water?
You have that, and that is your ship.
Okay, it's a pretty cool ship.
Yes, I am.
Uh-oh.
Out.
3 bottles of underwater breathing.
Perfect. There's
Emilio,
5 of us.
I hope you make
There's 4 of you that need to breathe underwater.
Yeah, so
I
somebody has to stay on the
breathe
ship.
underwater.
We have one who hates water and one made of fire.
Alright.
Talking about me.
Close enough.
Close enough. We could probably buy one from Marvin. I wonder if
Try.
Marvin can just.
Or if Marvin can
Cast a
turn
spell,
someone
I
into,
can
like,
ban.
a dolphin or something.
But
You can cast alter self. You can
be
give
a
yourself
whale.
guilt.
Take us all up in your mouth.
Hey.
You could... Hey! How long does that last?
What good
Question.
Alright. So, 3 potions of underwater breathing. Drago.
I'm saying the shit. What you mean?
Drago. We might as well all explore together. You're gonna be left out.
Hey.
Water.
Hey, you're missing out on our
Your friends?
teammate
I don't-
bonding experience.
I don't really
Don't
think
put it
there's
on those
an easy way to
Leave
make
it
a
to me.
knife
I
with
have
men.
something that might be able to
Do something.
Also, I'm a fish. I will get you out of the water or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You know, I'm made of stone. Just doesn't bode well.
Do
it doesn't
Goliath
bode.
are Goliath actually unable to swim?
Alter self only lasts.
No, you have a swimming speed. You just really don't like it.
I mean, there's stones in the ocean.
Yeah, what are swimming speeds?
So unless you have a specified swimming speed, it is half your walking speed.
I have 30 feet swimming speed.
You have fins, Ashton.
That's
Oh, that's
You
right!
did!
I have fins!
So your swimming speed is the same as your walking speed.
Hey! I'm faster than you in the water.
Alter self.
What's
I
your
know
walking
you can give
speed?
yourself
35.
some flip bursts.
Oh.
Yeah, but it only
That's
lasts,
not fair.
It only lasts an hour. It's not a during.
Used to be my 90 yo, I forgot about that.
Oh wait.
Oh jeez.
So it says when you cast one of the following options. While the spell lasts, you can end one option as an action to gain the benefits of a different feat. So I can have aquatic adaptation, which means I can breathe underwater.
Well, you know I'm going underwater.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
How long's it last again?
Up to an hour.
Yep, you're good.
Alright,
You should be fine.
Alright, cool.
Wait, how many times did he cast that?
Let's see.
Is it concentration? Then she can only cast it once.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, not once in a day, but she can only focus on. She can only have it on one.
Is the only thing I need to.
And if you lose concentration, it goes away.
Yeah, which means I have the chances of drowning, which is great. Love that.
I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled for all of you.
I can give you some hours.
Don't worry
Oh,
about me.
wow.
Worry about Stone Man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, worry about Stone Man.
Listen,
It could possibly be my shit.
your shit.
It might be
That's
like
true. It would be worse.
I guess take a potion.
Ahita could make a bubble of space around someone. I don't know how long for.
She'd have to go with.
That's true. Does she want to? Ahita! I don't actually do that. I look
Okay.
for her.
I know. How long did the potions last?
Potions last an hour.
Okay.
So
so me
same.
and Ashley are in the
We're
same boat.
We're
So-
all on the time. Well, I mean, we're all in the same
the
boat.
four of you are on a time limit.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Angry at you for this.
I don't know why you get the parts of my jokes tonight, but I apologize.
Wait, what'd you do?
I said we're all in the same boat, and then Aaron goes, "Yeah, we are all in the same boat."
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
We're all in the same boat.
So,
I'll take
All
some.
right.
Such a bro.
I have.
Can I take a potion?
What I can do is go with Ahita and at least scope it first before you guys are on your time limit. See what's underneath, do a quick range of what could be there, and then call you over when.
What are we gonna do?
But
Sierra's gonna have to stay behind.
But that sounds like
I think
wasting
so.
time.
Yeah, Sierra's gonna have to stay behind.
Why don't we
Yeah, I
just...
can't cast all
go?
himself on Sierra too.
I feel like if we have six
One
of
too many.
six of us, I feel like that would be a little bit easier.
Well, Sierra can keep an eye on Arrow or vice versa.
Arrow
Probably.
breathe underwater? There are some dragons that can.
he can. He doesn't want to.
That's fair.
He's in his teenager phase, alright?
Is there a reason he doesn't want to go? Or just doesn't think?
He just doesn't want to.
He's finding himself.
What? Oh no.
You walk. You walk into Arrow's room and you just hear, "Can't wake up, can't wake up" inside.
No.
I say, "Have fun, sweetie," and I close the door.
Save me!
I caught Sierra's
Save me
head.
from the dragon.
God.
No, Adjourn.
I instantly thought of that meme. It's like, get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
God.
Alright.
No.
So what's the plan?
Alright, so I'm gonna ask Ahita if she wants to come with me and do a pre-scope to
Okay.
see what's under there. And then once we figure out kind of our game plan, we all go down.
I guess so.
Ashley,
Why don't you send, instead of coming all the way back up here, why don't you send us a dainty little signal?
or
True.
why don't we all just go down and then figure things out when we get down there?
Because if you run out of air and you haven't found anything,
Hey,
that's
I
a waste of
gotta
time.
But
for a
6
whole
people
hour.
will cover a lot more.
Yeah, but they aren't on a time limit.
That is true, but
Yeah, we
it would be
are.
boring up here.
We're not.
Um,
Oh my god.
can I ask who is it that's like? Can I ask the people who are like aware of where they found how deep the shipwreck is?
They told you already.
How much was it?
It's a couple hundred.
Hey, Aaron.
Okay, I have a message for
Edge
120.
has the song that never ends stuck in her head.
Gosh.
And I'm only saying that because Mary does.
This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. So.
Alright,
Ashley might not last the next 4 days.
We're in for a bad time.
3 now.
well, you do have a connection. How long is the connection? How far away can?
It's an open path no matter where you are.
Ashty would think. Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
Yaga.
Then one of you has to come with me. Because my message only goes 120 feet. I'd have to swing back up
So
to be in that range.
Cat
that
or
lady,
dog.
that's not other dog, either
You
of us.
have fins. You can swim as
You
fast
have
as
fins.
you
That's
swim
true.
fast.
That's true. That might be useful.
Alright.
I can. Well, Ashley doesn't know that he's so faster than her right now. I'm so happy. Anyways, okay. All right. Ashley takes a potion.
I breathe.
You breathe.
Say I breathe.
I will mention real fast that when you were looking for a Hida, you noticed that you couldn't find her anymore.
Not even in her room?
That's weird.
I do have a question though. Would my jacket affect my being able to swim?
Yeah.
And drags.
You have to.
I have to probably take off my guns too. No? Can guns fire? Can these guns fire underwater? It's like flintlock pistols, right?
This is a recon mission, man.
Alright. Just take off my jacket and I take off my guns. I leave my sword and dagger and other sword on.
Is your flame sword working?
It's magic.
It's magical. It's magical blanket. I mean, my mermaid wizard can cast fireball underwater, so
Alright.
Boiling ball.
that's who I'm
Alright.
apparently it acts more like acid.
Ashley.
So you drink the potion.
Oh, this guy.
And there we go. So you drink the potion, and a little sort of bubble pops out of your mouth and starts forming around your face. Well, around your snout, really. To cover up your mouth and nose areas. It sort of jiggles when you touch it. But it doesn't break. Your tongue reaches the edge but can't poke it.
Alright, let's
Are
go.
you ready?
Yeah.
I do a swan dive.
We dive in.
You both dive into the water, which is not exactly murky, but it's clearer than most ocean water. You can see at least 50 feet in front of you.
Perfect.
Yes. And I assume you start swimming down.
Yes.
Towards the ship.
Can we get the bends? Is that a thing in this
The
world?
bends.
The bends.
Do you know what the bends is?
When you swim down too quickly.
And
Oh.
your lungs
Or
literally
you
just go.
swim up too quickly.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Just
Thank
making
God.
sure that I won't die. Alright.
Magic.
No. So, you start swimming down, and you don't see anything right away. I mean, there's the occasional fish swimming by you, or krill who are near the surface of the water.
Literally, I
But-
just hear Ashley go blub blub in his head.
Yeah, but overall, you don't see anything until at least what you can tell is 325 feet down. You see
350 feet down?
325 feet.
325.
325 feet down. You see coming into view from the murky water. It's coming into view of the murky water. The algae-covered top of what was once a mast of a ship.
Alright.
Alright.
Is there a crow's nest?
No.
Is the condition of it rough? Like it's destroyed
It's
a little
it's
bit?
been there a while. It's definitely splintered, but this mast at the very least, you can tell it's the main mast. It seems to still be standing.
Alright. Do I see anything larger swimming around it? Sharks, larger creatures, larger beasts, anything
Make a perception.
threatening? Oh no. Okay. Which dice do I use? I use my underwater dice. Can I have dice check, please?
It's right there.
20, not natural though.
Oh.
A critical one! He got a critical one! Oh, he
Distracted
didn't
by a fish.
So yeah,
First roll of the night.
Ashty, as you're swimming downwards and you see the mast,
Yeah.
a clownfish and a blue dorsal fin fish swim past you at it. Blue tang, thank you. Swim past you at an incredible speed, and as they swim by you, they immediately both stop and swim around to look at you head on. They look at each other, look at you again, and then they seem to do like a fish shrug, and then keep swimming off.
A fish shrub.
Yep.
Alright.
Which means this.
Yep, fins just go, and they start swimming back off.
Perfect.
Amelia,
What do I see?
you are concentrating on looking around the ship, looking around the exterior of the ship, trying to see if there's anything at all that you can really, anything that's a threat. From where you are now above the ship, you see nothing.
I don't like
I just want to say with my natural 1, I saw more than you.
See, she's the ship. You have to stop and stare at fish.
That's fine. I saw something more interesting. I saw a fish shrub.
Alright.
I guess, wait,
There's
not,
nothing
I can't talk with water breathing, can I?
You can, because your mouth's just covered by a bubble.
Continue now.
Alright,
I guess.
let's go down.
Yep, so you keep swimming down, and more of the main mast comes into view. It's very splintered, very heavily ruined and covered in algae and moss. Algae is moss. Anyways,
Cool. Moss over that situation.
yes. You eventually see the deck come into view, and you can see it's splintered and caved in different areas. It's all made of wood, from what you can tell. And you see that there's a second mast that has fallen over to the side, and then the top of it has also splintered off and rotated. You notice that the ship is sort of at a slight angle in both ways, sort of back and then turned to the left, sort of on the rock it's sitting on. You notice there is sort of a hole with stairs leading down to a lower deck. And you notice on the most important, most prominent feature of it is on the front and back ends, you see, instead of what would be a cabin and what would be the figurehead, both sides of the ship curve up and around. Sort of from the top of the ship have curved ends.
Like, inward?
Inward. So Nordic style.
You're not here.
It's just for my notes.
It sounds Nordic style.
It sounds European style. Medieval European style.
Would I, since I've been in some other regions, would I know what area the ship could have come from historically?
Both of you would have to make history checks to tell.
I'll do a history check. Oh god.
I drew it in my notes, but it just looks like a banana.
18.
Yeah,
So a little bit better.
It's a banana.
Let's see.
That's actually the name of the mechanic.
That would be a 10.
10. Ashley, what'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. Emilio, you have no idea where the ship could come from. You've seen similar styles before. You would assume it to be either a Nordic ship, or a ship from the Northern continent, or a ship from the province of Phil. Ashley, you catch a glimpse of some of the markings that are on the side of the ship, and instantly know where it comes from. You know that it is from a civilization that is very, let's say, weak at this point. It's not extinct, but it's very much died out quite a bit. You recognize the ship as being one of the very, very ancient styled Greek ships.
Greek ships.
Oh. So you said that I thought it was Nordic.
You thought it was Nordic or Egyptian.
Is there, you said that, was there any like openings?
In my head. you see
Yeah,
a
there's one large opening with stairs leading downwards.
Should we go below deck?
Sure.
Let's
Let's do so. Alright.
I will mention it's been about 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Swim faster.
I mean, we swam 325 feet down.
That
That's
is true.
takes a minute.
Alright, so I'll slowly go in and see if there's any movement within the bottom of the ship. Like, if they enter the ship.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Ashley just goes.
You don't notice any movement, save for something that's fallen after like a couple, like however long the ship's been down here.
Can I stealth?
Sure.
Is there any point, do you?
No.
Ashley's
Alright.
just going for it.
You swim right on in. Below deck, you end up in a very large open area that seems to have many boxes and barrels that are, some of them overturned, some of them, no, there's no alcohol, some of them,
Gold.
It's a fair guess.
oh, that's fair.
Gold.
Anyways, there are boxes and stuff like that that have been overturned or broken or have barnacles and coral growing out of them at this point. And at the back of the room, you see sort of an opening leading to a back room.
Can I just take a quick glance at the boxes, like see if there's any anything shiny or like anything that looks important as I'm swimming towards that back room?
You can investigate.
I will also investigate with. 16 for me.
22.
16, 22. You don't notice anything of particular worth or interest. Ashley, you see a glimmer from the back room.
Swims immediately towards.
I follow him because I assume he finds shit all the time.
I'm sniffing it out.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
So,
Blah, blah.
you go into the back room, and it appears to be sort of a where you would typically expect the captain's quarters to be. It's set up as such. It's got a very large, sort of war table-esque desk in it, with a large cot and some containers for what you assume would be clothing and weapons and various things like that.
What was the shiny thing that I saw?
Yeah. So the front of the ship seems the back of the ship is where you are right now. I know you're in the front of the ship. You see a broken hole in the very corner of the room, and from near that corner, you see shimmering coins that lead out of the hole.
That lead out of the ship.
That lead out of the ship through the hole.
Can I do a quick check of everything in the room before we leave?
Sure.
I'll do one too. I see.
17.
I see boxes. I got
Yeah,
a 4.
You see boxes. You also see what you saw before. Everything is waterlogged.
So,
That
like,
could have been a value.
checking just nothing important.
Nothing of importance.
Should we already head through, or should we wait for the other people?
How much
'Cause
time?
it looks like it's
Plus-
leading somewhere.
You can tell that it leads to the front of the ship, which is open. You can get there without having to go through the ship.
Okay, and there's no other rooms in the ship?
Nope, this is it.
Okay. Let's just go through. And then we'll just come back.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, so you're back outside the ship.
Picking up coins.
So as you're picking up the coins, you notice they are not gold. You notice they are rusty, rustic, and as far as you can tell, they are worthless.
Russick.
Like old, homey sort of thing. But yeah, they're old Greek coins. They have no more worth anymore. Yeah, you follow the line, and you can see it sort of leads down the cliff a little bit and around to the left into what appears to be the top of sort of an undersea cave.
Should we call people?
Jeez.
We should call people. Yeah.
Um,
Contact your
I
shitty friend.
stopped blubbing. Yo, cat.
Yo.
We found a undersea cave. We should probably come in.
Alright.
Don't. If you see the ship, take. Wait, is it a left? Wait, like
Second,
you see the front of the ship,
and you
we're
go
around the corner.
down and left.
When you see the front of the ship, go down and left.
Alright. We do that. So we
the other 3 healing potions of water breathing? Or no, they have 2 potions of water
I
breathing.
cast ultrasound.
Yep.
Salt yourself.
Yep, you're all good. You're all good.
Alright. And this might be a flavor thing,
Yes.
but I'm gonna cast Heroism on Jirago. So you are now immune. You are now immune to being frightened, and you also gain temporary hit points equal to 5.
How long?
Oh, it's only for a minute.
It's fine. He'll be
That's
fine.
enough to get over the fear.
Yeah, it's enough to get over the fear, but once you're down there, you'll be fine. So the temporary hit points won't be able to because it'll be over by the time we get
It's
down
like
there.
the fear of falling. Once you're already out, the pain doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
Anyway, it'll be enough to get over the edge. Although if I wanted to not expend a spell slot, I could just get some shots.
Yeah, so...
I'll do that instead.
Okay. So, all 3 of you go to the edge of the ship, and you down your water potions, and you cast Alter Self. And Edge, you look at the 3 and sort of like do a gesture of like, see you down there, and dive easily in. Hestia, you're a little more hesitant, but you're like, you say goodbye to Sierra, say, just be a good girl, keep an eye on Arrow, and dive right in. Jirago, you're standing there just looking down the water, just like eyes wide with fear. And you sort of, for a moment, you feel a little, like, pressure on your back and look behind you. And there's 3 Tabaxi crew members trying to push you into the water.
Get Rick over here.
Yeah, eventually Rick comes stumbling over, like, I hear I need to push someone. I'll be over there in a minute. And he ends up bumping into you and knocking you into the water.
Just
Did
very
you say she
fire.
was hesitant?
Hmm?
Instead of hesitant, she was hesitant.
No, that don't work.
That was a stretch.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So you're now,
You're not
all
that
3 of
tall.
you are now in the water, swimming down towards the ship. Jirago, not too happy about it.
Drago just kind of sinking down.
It's not
I
even
mean,
fair.
the guy's wearing plate armor.
Yeah.
He sinks down quite
He'll be down, he's down there before you. guys. He lands right on the deck of the ship.
Well, I guess I just start walking towards
Yeah.
the
Do I see them?
well, towards
Yeah, you can see them.
I like wiggle over.
Did you just call him Mellow? I've been saying
They're just gonna call, hey guys, this way.
Mellow. That's Amelia's new nickname.
Add it to the list after Wonder Noodle.
And yikes.
Yeah.
So you head over, you head over to Amelia. Take a look around, see if anything's around that no one else could see. You know.
Edge is gonna pick up a couple of coins and pocket them.
Okay.
Just
You
like
know
to
the worth, but yeah.
Yeah, no, just a couple.
Someone,
Perception.
a 2.
2.
14.
Well, according to Alex's
I
hand.
kind of let
Should I roll again?
Roll again.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
13. That's
13.
Much
So-
I'll
better.
take it.
You'll take it. I rolled a natural 20, guys.
I got a 16.
16.
So that's
I got a
for what? For
I
perception?
got
For
a 6.
perception.
26. 24. 24.
You guys see nothing.
Who?
Hey, Amelia.
What do I
Oh,
see?
God.
As you're gesturing for them, behind them, way in the distance, like at the edge of your vision in water, you just see octopus suction cups about this big. Just go by your vision.
Guys, there's
Yeah, I don't like her tone.
I just kind of very quietly say, there's a very... No, I whisper, but I use a message. And I say, guys, there's a fucking giant octopus thing. I just saw giant suction cups. There's a... What now?
For those of us well versed in the sea, we have.
You can assume it's one of the many octopus or squid monsters.
I'm an undersea creature. What do I know about this?
We're eating calamari tonight.
You- You know it's one of the many octopus or squid monsters.
Would I not be able to identify it?
You'd have to get a better look at the actual creature to identify.
Fair.
Yeah.
We should go to the cave.
Let's go into the cave.
Alright, guys.
Although, if it's octopus or squid based, it can fit into any space that it's got, that it can
Oh,
fit
and it can
leak
crawl
into.
pretty much undetected.
So-
Octopus can camouflage.
I will keep a lookout.
Oh, no.
Okay.
How long have I been underwater now?
You have been underwater now a half hour.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Maybe you
We
should.
should probably get back to the ship. Let's continue.
Okay.
I'll continue.
Oh God.
We can do
You
this.
should just not go in the cavern.
We can do this. I can
Stay out
swim
of the-
faster than
No,
Amelia.
what if there's air in the cavern?
Let's continue.
I'll
that.
tell
Can
him
I
if I
cast
can.
alter yourself on someone else?
No,
well, it's on you.
I'm not
You'll
worried.
lose it.
Oh yeah, that requires
You
concentration.
would drown. I guess.
Yeah. Oh, immediately.
I'm not worried. Let's continue.
So, you enter into the underwater cavern. And it's a standard underwater cavern so far. It's got stalactites, it's got stalagmites, it's got water up to the stalactites and mites. I forget which one or which, so I'm just saying both.
Stalactites.
Tights, mites.
Whatever you said. So,
Tight to the ceiling, might reach the roof.
they reach the bottom, almost the bottom of the mites. Pretty full cavern. And you sort of see it go on for a little bit of distance ahead.
Can I check to see any life forms? Anything?
Oh,
Joel.
you can make a strength check.
Okay.
You know what she's doing.
Please
Natural
roll in that
20.
20. Please.
Can I keep an eye out to see like any sign of anything
I
that
got
might
a
live
12,
here?
but it's a strength save.
You don't see anything. It'd be a strength check. Not
Sorry.
safe. Yeah, you don't see anything.
What about items?
Nope.
Did you see the air?
Any what? Oh yeah, any air bubbles.
What'd you get?
17.
17. You grab at it with both hands and just sort of, and you hear like little cracks in your fingers, and after like a minute you're just like, oh, I think I've got it, and then you just go, nope, it's not coming.
I'm fine, guys.
Well,
Everything's fine.
that was entertaining. Impressive.
Alright. That might be better for our safety not to break, a large system
Oh,
of
thank
rocks.
you, Emilio, for telling me after I tried.
Did you find any?
I did not.
No.
Okay, let's continue
I
forward.
thought I let you guys be fun. So I keep going down in the cave, I guess.
Yeah, so you keep going down, and eventually the water rises to the ceiling, and sort of the cave dives down and around back up.
Down and what?
The cave dives down,
Okay.
sort of around, and then you can see it comes up to like a surface.
But so there's
Like a youth.
air.
Yes.
Like air up there. Okay. Well, let's go.
So,
How much time has passed?
Diving in here has only been like a couple minutes.
32 minutes.
32.
So my concern is we're gonna get into that air bubble. Either there's a limited amount of air, or there's a way up to the surface, which great, like the actual. Great.
True.
If there's not,
Well, you still have your air breathing
Be like
bubbles.
pocket of that thing.
You'll be breathing your
for
pocket
how
of air
long?
for as long as it lasts. We shouldn't stay here for too long.
We don't really have a.
Let's not worry about that right now.
It takes like
Let's
12
just
minutes to make it to the surface.
Oh, actually,
Mama.
I did have an idea. You'd be able to drop the concentration on yourself, cast it on Ashley. He'd be able to get back up to the surface. Let me know when he's there. You drop it off with him, cast it on yourself, and then we all go back up.
This is like the tigers and pigs across the river
Or
thing.
we can just continue moving forward and not
Well,
worry about
yes,
it at the
it's-
moment.
Contingency plans.
Yes.
Right, so you keep heading through the cavern, and all 5 of you break the surface into a cavern. A full, sort of cove area. And you notice something instantly that really shouldn't be a thing. There's light in this cavern.
Can we see a
man-made
source?
light?
You can see a couple torches that are slowly dying out.
Oh.
Escaping from the ship or something.
Can I figure out if I feel a draft, if I feel that air is coming out of somewhere, or if it's standing air? This just an air bubble.
As far as you can tell, it's standing here.
That fire is bad. Though.
Can we
That's
hear
gonna
it?
burn oxygen really quick.
You just hear the soft crackling of the torches.
But we don't hear any voices.
We need to douse those torches. They'll suffocate us.
DM, does the world work like this? In physics,
Work like what?
will fire extinguish oxygen faster by burning the air? Because it's like a thing. It's like a thing. Does that happen in this world too?
Or are we?
If you're trapped in an underwater cave.
Okay.
Douse
we
the torches.
Douse
Oh,
the
wait.
torches.
How are we going to see?
Most of you have dark vision. That too.
There you go. Cast dark light.
Cast
Okay.
dark light.
Cast
Okay.
dark light.
Is that a
I mean,
spell?
darkness
I'm just
is a
making
spell.
sure because
Yeah.
I can't see in the darkness. I don't know about you.
I don't think I can see in the darkness either. Can
So
I?
as
I
soon
don't
as
think I
you
can see in the dark either.
as soon as you cast the light, the entire cavern's illuminated.
Dump
It's
the
not-
torches in the water.
It's not a very large cavern. And I assume all of you have gotten stood up on the surface.
Yeah.
so to say.
Yes.
There's a lot of dead people here.
Oh no!
It probably
Uh, it smells pretty bad. So there are several dead bodies. From what you can tell, they are all they must be like the crew from the ship, with how many there are.
From the ship.
From the ship.
from
The
the
ship.
wreckage.
Yeah, not our ship.
No.
Irony
You
is
notice.
so close.
I'm not done describing.
Sorry.
They're from what you can tell, they're mostly skeleton. Mostly. There's still quite a bit of muscle and skin that's decomposing
Oh no!
on their bodies. Majority of them are indeed clothed. In what appears to be that a few of them have shirts on, like simple cloth shirts, but the majority are wearing sort of leather sort of design skirts, and some of them have helmets with plumes.
Ashley starts looting bodies.
Amelia starts searching to figure out what the hell killed them.
Let's just look. Is there anything that she recognizes?
You'd have to make history checks on these guys.
Ashley will do that.
Is that a D20?
Yes. Ooh.
5.
Yikes.
19,
I know exactly nothing.
13.
13,
19.
19.
I forgot to hand the die to you. I'm sorry.
It's rolling in his
Yeah,
mind.
use that set for now. For night.
Let me just tell him how
Pretty
to
sure it's
roll
in
this
just one
D20.
boxes. 18.
Hey.
Alright,
What's your
plus
history?
your history.
Or what's your intelligence?
Hold on.
Pull up the character sheet for him. Solid.
Sorry, guys.
Character sheet. Scroll down to history. History is a +2.
Wow.
What?
So 20
That was
total?
my 20.
Yeah, 20.
That's interesting.
So,
Oh, that would make sense.
Emilio and Hestia, you know jack all about these guys.
Hester's gonna look at Amelia like
Edge and Ashty, you do recognize them as being Greek men. At least their garb is Greek in a word check.
I'm glad I put 2 and 2 together from the ship.
Exactly. Hey, Jirago, on the other hand, being a warrior yourself, you notice their particular colors, though faded very heavily, and their particular type of armament, you recognize them as Spartans.
Do you tell us? Yeah, I'll tell you. Spartans. These guys are Spartans. Do I find anything while I'm eating bodies?
You do not.
That's fine.
I want to look to see if I can, find a cause of death. We'll see if something's been eating at this guy's or if they died by being eaten by something.
basically perform a mini autopsy.
Yeah.
I have a dagger.
Oh,
Is
I'd
there any-
probably either be medicine.
No,
if
we're
you ask
already
me.
running.
I was
We
thinking.
can see what's
Either
underneath
medicine,
this.
nature,
There's
or
no
survival.
skin.
Go,
He said there was muscle.
actually, yeah, make a survival check.
All of us?
Yeah, if you're checking on the dead bodies.
Oh.
To see what
Yeah, why
killed them
There.
or whatever.
You rolled the wrong
Oh,
die.
Oh,
I rolled it
ha,
online.
sorry, because I was on
Is there
4.
any dead bodies as big as Gerardo?
I rolled a 12.
14,
I
12,
rolled a 17.
17.
I rolled an 8. I'm just hitting.
8, 6, 5.
I think it was a 16, but I got
Emilio, you can tell that things have not been gnawing on them at the very least. From what you can gather, it seems they died of either starvation or dehydration.
Nope, for real.
God, no, please.
What'd they die?
You died of starvation or dehydration?
Well, not uncommon. They're in a cavern.
And there's nothing that has been eating at them.
But there was light in here.
So-
How long did the light stay on? Can I determine that?
Yeah, how long have these guys been dead?
Yeah. So
Can I determine how long the light's been burning?
you can.
Well, didn't we douse them?
Were the torches like?
Before, but I can still, like, based on the burning.
You'd have to look at them. You'd have to get a closer look. You have
I mean,
doused them now.
I mean, we still have them. I imagine we didn't chop them.
Yeah, well, we have them.
They're doused though. You wouldn't see any remnants of like how the flame was burning.
But we see how much had
Because
burned
all of
off.
it-
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much of the wood has been burned? Charred.
Well, they had cloth and oil on them, so the cloth is charred.
Can we tell how long these bodies have been dead for?
Majority of their bodies are decomposed, but not all the way.
The ship was ancient, though. The body should have been.
I said
In danger.
you don't know how long the ship's been down.
But to
You said it
have
was
it-
from an ancient civilization.
I said you recognize the ship design as being similar to the ancient
Yeah.
civilization.
Yeah.
But I never said it was from the ancient civilization.
That's true.
Well, if that being said, sorry. Okay, for the ship to have been like covered with algae, it has to have been there for a long time to be in the state of disrepair that it's in.
Right.
But these bodies are still not fully decomposed.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it takes
Well,
an
it's-
average body to decompose about 8 to 12 years, give or take. But if,
Well,
if they were
if
human,
they're-
I'm just
well-
gonna take a look down, like the whole
But they're
thing
not
came
fully
like in
decomposed,
there. Just
which
gonna look in there.
means
Well,
that
Are
I don't
there
think
any
they've even
skeletons
hit
down
the
there?
8-year mark.
There's one or
well,
two.
it'd be either that or there's something that's
These
still
boats look like they've been gnawed on.
Bite fish, small fish.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going full soccer team in the Himalayas there for a second.
Is there any magical things around?
Can we sense any of this?
Can
I can do that.
Can we do Arcana
Arcana
checks?
checks.
No, I can't do that. I'm thinking of the wrong character.
Yeah, no, not this time.
I can identify, but I can't see.
Hey,
11.
11.
Right, can you move my character? I see the.
Oh, I'm just gonna take one of the helmets and stick them in her bag.
Okay.
Just one of them.
You
Preferably one
managed,
that's in good condition.
yeah, I was gonna say you managed to find one that seems to have its full plumage still intact.
Is there anything that has to
Oh, I'll take. Is there anything that would count as undersea treasure on
Not
that?
that you can tell right now. You find one that's in similar condition. It's a little more broken off on the bottom of it, but yeah.
What was it that we
Anything
were?
of their
Arcana?
armor?
None that would fit.
Plus
anywhere.
0.
You make it like.
Just hit the zoom button. The little magnifying
What are
glass.
you doing? Oh my god, what have you done?
Just the magnifying glass.
What have you done,
No,
Sarah?
it's just like
Sarah,
the whole thing.
Sarah, there's
That's a search bar.
Whatever.
That's a search.
It's fine.
I'm trying to make it big enough for him to take the whole photo. That's what he needs. Is the whole
I
sheet.
know. I don't know what they were talking about.
Oh,
Okay.
no, there's a way to make it bigger.
So you
like,
said
it'll
this
pop
cavern
out.
isn't
Anyways.
massive. You said it's actually decently small,
Yes.
but there's a lot of bodies in it.
Mhm.
Roughly how large, like in feet?
You didn't think
So the
about it.
pool of water that you came up in is not in the center of the room. It's sort of near the front of the room, and it tapers off sort of at an angle. I would say from you, where you're standing at the edge of the pool, to the cavern wall is about 25 feet.
All right. Are there any other entrances or exits that we can see?
Asked that earlier. I said
Did I ask that earlier?
someone asked.
Is there anything
Oh.
I just asked for a
inside
draft.
decomposing bodies that would be noteworthy?
Second,
Is there anything inside decomposing bodies that would be noteworthy?
maggots.
I just want
That
to.
is actually noteworthy. How the hell did the maggots get out?
Cavern maggots.
You do notice there are barrels that
Cabinets.
you assume had food.
Okay.
Well, this has been fun. How long have we been down here now?
You've been looking around for maybe 2 minutes.
2?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Should we
look in the
continue?
barrels. Oh wait, there's no other places, right? There's no other exits, entrances. There's no.
Is there anything inside?
Can we
about-
feel around the
about-
walls
yeah,
to
it's-
see if there's anything? An illusion? Anything?
I had 4 people tell me something and I heard nothing.
Okay. Start that way.
Okay, I said, is there anything inside there besides the bodies?
In the very back of the cavern, you do notice there's a heaping of more dead bodies.
Oh.
That seem to be... Okay, hang on. That seem to be covering up something.
Oh.
Ashley is willing to move them.
Jirago agrees with Gary.
Okay.
He is like.
I will get
close to
closer.
casting
I-
burning hands.
I forgot about Gary. Alright. We're moving bodies.
I love that one so much. What?
Wait.
No
what
fire.
what
It'll douse our oxygen.
Yeah, what if that's ruined our oxygen, which is already a concern.
Jirago can easily move.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't.
Yeah, Jirago literally just picks them up by their hands and tosses them to the side.
Ashley's over here.
Very
Like ducking,
gruesome.
like you.
Tiny
Yes.
4 foot Ashley just grabbing a hold of it.
Yeah, he's 4 foot right now. 4 foot
Amelia's
7.
the second tallest here. She's gonna also toss bodies.
Yeah.
Edge has
Oh, watch it.
Edge has a negative 1 in her strength. She's
So
just gonna sit
you
and chill.
really don't have to move that many bodies, but you very quickly realize that underneath the bodies is a chest.
Is it locked?
It's a metal chest that is very locked.
Very locked.
Ashton?
How locked is very?
Check for traps. Check
How
for traps.
locked
Check for
is
traps.
it?
Check for traps.
Ashley checks for traps.
Can I check if it's a mimic?
You can
Can I try
investigate
to
it.
fix the lock? Is that a thing?
Him checking for traps would be checking for a mimic.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Okay.
Why did I roll? I don't need to roll.
I
Great
forget.
question.
What would picking locks be?
He can pick locks. He's
It's dexterity.
It's my thing.
It's his thing, yeah.
I also get proficiency with it because.
Exactly.
I got it.
So what do I
1
roll
second.
for try?
Are you?
Yes, I'm casting Identify on it.
Cool.
Reading.
So on the chest itself, there's nothing magical about it.
Can I do detect magic?
Wait.
Do you have that spell?
What was
Yeah.
your roll?
Nothing. You just.
You don't. You just cast it, and I tell you stuff.
Alright, detect magic.
So you cast detect magic, and
Ashley's sitting here.
yeah, no. You notice that the bodies have some magical properties about them.
The bodies?
Yes. You also notice you sense a larger magical presence, sort of underneath, like, more bodies and cloth and stuff behind the chest.
There's a large magical entity over there.
If we do we have time for me to cast Identify ritually so I don't use the spell slots? Because that takes 10 minutes as opposed to 1.
You would not be lost with a ton of time.
Okay, in that case, I'll just cast it normally. I'll pick one of the bodies if he tells me which one
It's magical.
is magical, but to see what sort of spells and magical effects are on it.
You sense no spell effects, no magical effects. You do detect that the body itself is dead, but something seems to be inside of the body.
Okay.
You're talking about the flood from
Hiding
level 3.
in the body.
So like
Did everybody bring weapons?
Would he have been able to figure that out instead of me wasting a spell slot?
He would just detect its magic.
But there's like something magical.
What do I roll for traps?
How about this?
Investigate.
Oh, it's investigation?
How about this? Edge is going to
Not 20!
claws. Sorry,
Nothing-
Hestia. Look away.
You see nothing inside the body.
Weird.
Magic guys, get over here.
I'm guessing that's
Yes.
That 20 for the lockpick.
So, investigate.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah,
So
nat
25.
20.
So,
So, let's see here.
try and focus your
I magically unlock it
so
without
that I
me
can
unlocking.
figure out what this thing.
Yeah, so you
I do
you
magic
notice that you as you're checking out the chest for traps, you notice behind it there seems to be an opening around the clump of cloths, and you see what appears to be a slightly more intact man of hulking size and mass.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Slightly more intact. Like,
Mhm.
like intact as
Like
in like.
he's got more muscle and skin on him, but he's still decayed.
And he said he sent something more magical.
Yeah, I telepathically tell you that, and then I tell everybody else that.
Okay.
Big man.
yes.
More intact.
What Why do I get the feeling
Under where magic is.
why do I get the feeling that if we try to move this chest, whatever's
Probably.
in there is gonna...
So, what I'm
The
thinking.
odds are extremely high.
What I'm thinking is, let me pick the lock. You guys hide, and then if that thing comes to
Let
life,
me identify it first. I can do that. I can do identify twice more without doing it ritually. So if I can identify it first, whatever we're going to figure out, whatever magical thing is in this body. Short of that, we're sticking the body in the bag of holding.
Check the bigger one. The bigger one.
I'm going to check the bigger one. We're going to stick the body in the bag of holding. Once we get back up to the boat, I can ritually cast identify on it. We're going to figure out, get more.
That's gross.
Would you
Nice.
rather carry it yourself?
Do you want to smell it?
Your bag's gonna smell like
You're on your
mud
own.
forever.
We'll wash the bag.
We'll
The
wash
pocket
it. We'll wash
dimension.
there's actually really not much in the back of the holding right now. Like,
So somebody stick this magical body that I desiccated into the bag of holding.
all right,
Um, I cast identify one more time on the big thing. I'm
Yeah, so you're-
I'm like doing one of these
okay.
because I have to touch it, so I'm doing like one of these.
Yeah, in order to get a better point, in order to really touch it, you move some of the cloths out of the way, and you notice that this man is, again, there's more skin on him. He's still got just like a normal skirt, no shirt as well, and you notice he is very, very heavily tattooed, and also is surrounded by chains,
Oh God.
and they seem to be wrapped slightly like on his arms and legs.
Okay, give me some time to take some notes, and then I'll cast it. Is there any sort of visible stitches on him?
Stitches? No.
Would I be able to see if the chains are connected to something else?
Just to him.
Okay, so he's just chained bound.
He's not bound. It seems like he was chained limb by limb. He is no longer.
Exodia type?
Sure.
Yeah, Exodia.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah.
exactly what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
I'm glad I'm
How long does it take for the tech magic to come in?
It's a long rest to get the spells back. If you have a spell slot.
I have well, I need that.
How many? Hold on, I got it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk. But so I'm going to.
You can use it 2 more times, but you won't be able to use any of your other spells.
So very carefully touch.
Alright, so you touch it, and your finger sort of sinks into its skin a little bit.
Oh
But,
God!
Guys, I literally just ripped my claws into this other more decayed dead body. It's fine.
but you poke at it and cast identify. No spells are effective.
oh no.
So it's not an object, it's a creature.
As far as you can tell.
Could be a curse.
Well, curse would count as a spell.
It is not a curse.
Never mind. It's not a curse.
Is there anything broken, like in the chest or around the chest?
You can't see into the chest.
Can I determine, like,
I mean, can we
would I be able to determine whether this is a creature or an object?
You can very much determine what, in the chest or the hulking man.
In the whole
How's that
man.
chest going?
He's human.
I'm
human,
waiting to
but
pick a
he's-
lock, man.
He's
I'm just here.
he's
But he-
dead.
Okay.
You
Does
can
a
tell
corpse,
that he's
does
dead.
a corpse count as an object, or does a corpse count as a creature?
Oh my gosh.
It counts as a creature.
Ashty stabs its chest.
Regardless,
Oh.
you see nothing about it. You can't tell anything about it.
Ashty's getting tired.
Okay, then let's just all do.
Do you want me to pick the lock, or do you want me to?
Everybody get ready.
Does detect magic determine the school of magic?
I just know that it's magical.
I have to look it up.
Do you want me to pick the lock?
I feel like the best plan is for him to pick the lock while we're all poised and ready for whatever the
Can
hell
we lay any
happens.
traps or anything?
Do any of you have traps?
I have traps.
I don't have.
I have mine or loot.
I don't have traps.
I have 2 snares.
I forgot you have
And
those.
shield.
Ha, I'm an
It
outlander.
could be worse. We once had a barbarian who, one of his favorite weapons was a bear trap on a rope.
That's actually brilliant.
Alright, then I guess I'm gonna
Detect
put.
magic. If sense magic is the way you use your action to defend or you learn in School of Magic, if any.
So we can learn.
What's
It's not a School of Magic.
That means it's like it's something that's not. Jeez.
Okay.
Something that's naturally magical.
That's like one of my pet peeves is when DMs do that. No offense, it just is.
It's based off what they are, and you'll see in a little bit. Yeah, no, they don't fit into school magic, and they're not being affected by a spell.
I feel like it's like magical things.
Set anything so
Take
it
it over
doesn't
something.
fail.
Alright, I'm gonna start setting up the snares around this big guy so that if something weird happens.
Should I go ahead?
Actually,
and
maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. What should I do? Because
You
it's
should
not
put-
What
the
are the snares made of?
metal.
Metal? Okay.
They're little wire
They're
snares.
little? I don't think
I
they'll be
don't know.
big enough.
I would put one.
I don't put in the snare.
So is the
It might trip us.
We can ready actions though.
Ready action.
so the locking the picking the lock is that what does that count as? Does that count as a dex saving throw?
It is Dex check.
It's a dex check, so it's just a straight up dex check, but
Mhm.
it's like a proficiency with these tools.
You add proficiency.
This guy, the chains, are they still on? Like, are the manacles
They're
still
slightly wrapped. They're not manacles. The chain themselves is wrapped around it.
like Kratos?
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't we tie him with the chains, just in case if it does reanimate the body itself, it'll be stuck. I don't know if it will.
That's
Okay.
true. We could put the chest in the bag of holding and leave.
GM's like, God damn.
Let's
All
do
right.
it! Let's do it!
Big man.
Pick it up and put it in.
Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
I'm readying an action to cast heat metal. Actually, no.
Are you picking up the chest?
You guys
and
are
taking the
so
bag?
trying
I'm
to
readying
avoid
an
this
action to
fight.
cast a spell, just in case.
Oh, I got it.
So he picks up the chest and he drops it, and the lock breaks.
No. No, that's not how it works.
No, we just put it in the bag.
Just put it in the bag.
Narrates everything.
Put it in the bag.
So
Alright.
you gotta pick up the the chest,
Don't
and you pick it up with ease. But the second you get it off the ground, all of the dead bodies except for the hulking one begin to shake,
Put it down, 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 put it down.
and you hear like.
It would have been a lot easier had I just picked
Well.
it up.
Put it down. Put it down.
In a moment's notice, from the bodies arise ghost versions of the bodies.
Oh no.
See,
That's necromancy.
I don't count it because school of magic for it would mean that they're being affected by necromancy. They're not. They are just ghosts.
Does my character know anything about ghosts?
Your character would know that you need to roll initiative.
Alright. So what I'm thinking is you pick it up, put it in the bag of holding, and just run.
Yeah.
Literally just run.
Bolt for it.
Hey, you want to get the map for me?
Why you do?
I rolled a 6 plus 3 is 9 plus jack of all trades is a 10
Wait, you get a plus one.
because of jack of all trades.
Yep.
I need
Technically, initiative counts as a dexterity check.
I
and we get
need-
half of our proficiency modifier rounded down to whatever to any checks that we do not have proficiency in.
I need an expo marker and an eraser.
No, like the D20 is there anything else?
Your
Yes, your initiative.
It should be on your first page.
Where's my?
You add it?
Oh, minus 1 initiative!
Christ.
Yeah.
I have 2 initiatives.
I have 1 initiative. So
Oh.
18 plus 1, 19.
Is there anything also
It's okay somewhere. One sec.
Is there
Alright.
anything that would boost the initiative? Like if I didn't
Nope.
pull something out?
Oh, not right now.
Not right now.
There are items, spells,
Items,
potions,
feats,
spell,
things like that.
thing, feed gems. There's a lot for you.
So I got 2 initiatives.
Mine's 9.
I was about to say it's honestly not
I have a plus
terrible.
4 to mine. So
Yeah, she got a plus 4 and she also.
And I haven't rolled those yet because I have to make them out.
where's? I don't know where the X is. So actually, wait. I think I have it different.
Alright. I still think you just put the chest in the bag and
And
we
we
run.
run.
Honestly.
I'm okay with that.
That would probably be the best.
You don't want to know about the big iron?
I'm also running unlimited air currently.
Yes, that's We need to. We don't have the time to fight.
Alright. Drago picks up the chest.
When
Wait,
there's-
wait.
Now that initiative has started, we have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot to.
This is my first time ever doing this.
Yeah, it's fine. We have plan. Yeah, initiative means you go turn by turn.
We have to wait our turn.
Mine's
So-
minus 1.
Ashley goes first.
I do. So, just to clarify, where we left off before initiative started, Jirago still had it in his hand. Is that correct?
He dropped it.
He dropped it.
We did say drop it.
Yeah.
We did say drop it.
I did drop it.
Can Ashty take his action to try to throw the bag of holding over it, lift it up enough to just like scoop it up and then run?
Not an action.
Not an action. What would that take?
I would say it would take you 2 actions because it's a large chest.
It's
How big is it?
It's a bit larger than a normal sized chest,
Okay,
but Jirago struggled for it.
oh
He could easily, but he still was like, I can feel the weight of this.
Oh no.
That's a big chest.
you had to lift with your legs.
Okay.
Can somebody take the help action to help him?
Yep.
On their turn, I'd imagine.
That would be me.
But it would be on the. It
So,
still has to wait
okay.
until their turn.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my action to do. Can I do like one of 2 things if something happens? So I would like to hold my action to if Jirago is able to pick it up. I would like to be able to just put it like hold the bag open as my action.
I'd say
But if something comes to attack me, I would like to be able to like drop the bag and like pull out a sword and at the very least defend myself. Maybe not necessarily attack, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can just hold the bag open normally. That doesn't cost anything, but you can use your action to prepare it.
can I hide at this spot and have him know where I am but not the ghosts?
That's true.
Oh no.
Wait, why?
For 4 days.
Well, yeah, just for 4 days.
4 days.
But that in this particular situation, that's okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like as I'm hiding, can I just whisper to him, I'm gonna stay right here? But,
Oh, yeah. You can do that.
Hides behind the bag.
You just see one ear.
Says
Oh,
whoop.
no.
Alright. So I'm gonna hold my action, but I'm just gonna stay. That would be a 15.
15. Yeah, you're able to hide.
You hide behind Jirago.
That's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just holding my action.
All right. Yep. Cool. So that ends your turn. Next up is Sword Ghost, which is this guy.
Oh god.
So he is, and I will mention these are like fully clothed, fully armored looking Spartan soldiers. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's going to go up to Melio.
Oh no.
Just like the first person he saw. And he's going to sort of swipe at you with his ethereal sword. So let's see.
You need to pick at least one of them in the chest.
Can I just shield while this is happening?
You're right next to her. So, read out shields stuff to me.
It's a reaction, so like
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Hestia is like walking,
Yes,
this ghost
yes.
cuts forward. So until the start of your next turn, I have a 5+ bonus to my armor class. This includes the triggering attack.
It's to your armor class.
What is
Yeah,
it?
last time I got hit the first time, I was almost out.
That's true.
She's weak as fuck.
Okay, well you can do that on your turn.
Well, it's a reaction.
It's a reaction, not a action.
That's true. Seems okay. Sure.
Typically, and this is metagaming to say this just as strategy things.
Whisper it to me.
Because it says until the start of your next turn.
Oh, well, I guess this is right now.
That would only.
Yeah, I guess I'm technically.
That would literally.
make it my turn. Yeah, maybe I'll wait.
Well, yeah,
no, it's a
because
helpful thing.
yeah.
Okay, I'll say. So,
I mean, my turn's right next, so I just
Yeah.
realized
Yeah,
it's
well,
not wise to do that.
yeah, and typically just hold shield until somebody is going to attack you, and then when they make their attack, throw the shield up before he says the number. Because you have to do it before he says the number, but
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Meaning, if you see me roll it and then tell me I'm casting shield before I go, okay, it's an
okay, yeah.
Same. It's the same
Okay,
as
okay.
somebody choosing to use inspiration. Like you have to use it after you roll, but before he says pass or fail.
He's gonna miss with his attack. Yeah. As the sword swings past you, though, you feel the sort of cold chill that's coming off the sword.
Oh no.
And that's gonna be it for him. So next up, Sashta.
Okay, well, is that something behind me?
Yep.
What's behind me?
The ghost.
The ghost. That's the one after.
Okay. Are they immune to anything?
They are resistant to non-magical weapons.
Oh, wow.
I'm literally gonna roll.
I'm gonna cast. Hold on, sorry, I need to. Well, they're in, like, within. They're literally behind me, so I turn around and I can literally grab them, right?
You can attack right there, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Cool. Cool.
What do I do? Oh, I roll for AC, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I roll for
AC.
Yeah, you gotta
Well, we still have our bonus of air.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I run out of air, you use flame spells.
She's doing it far away from you guys.
And it is a 25-foot.
It's
Well,
actually 45. So
She's also got a guild at the moment, so she's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So we won't run out of oxygen.
yeah, you're rolling for damage. Is what you're rolling.
A 3.
Wait,
Did you just roll a d20?
Yes, I did. My bad.
Read out Burning
on.
Hands for me again.
1 second. Again, I have to
It's
pull
a
up.
cone. I forget.
They
They make a dex save.
I
That's
don't
what it
think.
is.
Oh, it's a 15. Yep, it's a 15
Candace
foot
did
cone. They have to make a dex save.
So what's your spell save DC?
Huh?
What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC. Words. What does that mean?
It's on your spell sheet, and it says the word spell save DC.
11.
wow!
Missed completely.
Wow!
He rolled a 1.
That doesn't count. That
For the
doesn't count.
recording,
Where'd it
he's
go?
holding the dice tray in his
Right
hand
there.
and
I see it. It's
missed
next to
it.
the spiral.
I was watching it and it literally went.
What's the range on that?
15 feet.
Well, it's 15-foot cone, but
It's gonna hit the back wall.
No.
No, she's not casting it to her left.
No,
No,
I
but if
know.
she moves around to that corner, she might be able to hit that.
She's already.
It's not gonna.
Huh!
Okay, so he fails.
Cool.
So roll damage.
Which is a D what?
Where'd my die go?
Is that a 20?
So one.
No.
3d6 fired.
There you go.
3d6.
Sarah, do you see my die? There it is.
So
Never mind.
You have 36. It's the cubes.
Is it this one? Okay.
It's gonna be d6s because it's fire.
Yeah, so it's 3d6. I roll
You can just roll
3d6.
3. Thank you. 3.
Mhm.
A 1, so 7.
This is what happens when you try to use water themed dice on the fire spell.
Thank you.
7. So hang on 1 second. Gonna make this one sword.
Wait, does she hit the wall? Does she hit anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it hits attack roll.
Are there any dead bodies in there?
Probably a lot.
I mean, yeah. Any other dead bodies will catch on
Okay,
fire.
well, yeah, it's gonna ignite them.
Yep, they're on fire now.
Yep.
We're definitely in a time crunch.
Yeah, we
Uh,
are. If we weren't already,
How
we are
much
now.
damage was it again?
7.
7. Okay, they're going to take 4 damage.
Did they make it?
Ava?
I am one.
Did they make the DC save?
Nope, they're resistant.
Oh no.
This is looking hairy, guys.
Well,
Run. We run.
That's exactly what
concludes
I
my
said.
turn, and
You can move.
You can move.
yeah, I'm gonna run.
Are you dashing?
Yeah, I can run at the same speed as.
No. So 30 feet is your speed in combat, and dashing increases it to 60 feet.
And that
But
takes a bonus.
that's
It
an
takes
action.
an action.
It's an action. It's only a
Oh.
bonus action for you.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
so you can't
So
do that.
I can't do it now.
You can just run.
You can't
You,
just run.
you can just do the normal 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like. Oh, so yeah, so 30 feet, which is
So you can go
to the third square.
5, 10, I would suggest running around him too, because if you run right by him, he's gonna get.
He's gonna. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So you can
Minimize
get,
your
like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can get right to the edge of the water.
Sweet. But what?
You want to do that right there?
That was almost
Okay.
Move over there. And then he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Load.
Does a 17 hit you?
Oh, honey. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright. So he's also slashing at you in this attack.
Love that.
So
I'm real concerned about this one. I'm gonna drink some of it.
Don't worry.
take 11 damage.
How much shots do you have?
Oh. 7. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna
You know what a
die.
good time to cast a shield would have been?
Right there.
Yeah.
Um, don't worry.
Next up is the big ghost
That's the guy that you just got
that
attacked.
just attacked. He is going to go up.
Oh, Drago. Oh no, Drago.
Right up to the biggest threat, to Drago, and he's gonna slash at him. Does a 15 hit you?
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's on your sheet.
I didn't give you armor yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say my sheet's pretty much like kind of.
What's the plate armor?
No.
Yeah, no, that's not correct. What's the plate armor base?
I'll look it up.
Because you have plate armor.
plate armor or half plate?
I think full
Let me
plate.
think about it. I think I gave him.
Don't make that face. You're scaring me.
Full plate is
18.
18.
So
It's just 18 flat, no dex mod. Half plate is 15 plus dex mod.
You have full plate.
You also have a stealth disadvantage with all.
So,
Yeah,
So you do not get hit.
Nice.
what's his armor class? I could go ahead and change it.
18.
Did I get added to the list?
No.
That's your total armor class.
Can you? I was gonna say, can you put it on my?
Body shield doesn't really do anything.
What?
Don't I need to put the armor that I have on there?
I mean, you just know
Okay,
you have
actually.
full plate armor.
Oh, not anymore, actually. Hold on. I need to
Okay,
actually-
So that's it for the ghost, the big ghost. Next is Drago.
I gotta think. So this is like the chest. I don't have the chest in my hands right
Nope.
I guess I'm gonna put the chest next to the bag of holding. It's behind me.
It's not open.
It's not.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
is it
That was
open?
my hold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was holding it.
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Do I put it in there? Does that take enough effort to put it in there?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
So that's going to be your full action.
Full actions.
Alright, so we're at Amelia's.
Well, he can move if he wants. If you would like to move, you can, but you're probably going to be attacked at least once.
Yeah.
Can I move next to Emilio without being attacked?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do that. Which way? This one? Wait, what's your movement?
It's 35.
Dang, that man can move fast.
He's a giant.
That's true. So,
Right
wait,
there.
that one?
Yeah.
Alright, so
That way I'm next to both ghosts.
Please don't knock him out.
Alright, next is Emilio.
Oh, okay. Can I shoot a bow and arrow at this distance without it being at disadvantage?
Yes. Well,
That's disadvantage.
They don't work.
what, do we know that?
But
Unless they're plus
non-magical ones.
And I don't have any non-magical.
I thought you had a wait. Hold on. Out
You have your plus one
in
arrow.
game, do our characters know this though? Because none of us have attacked them yet, other than Hestia. Would our characters know that about ghosts?
Your characters would not.
Fair.
Even
Alright.
if I have like a know, like,
I'm gonna
history and everything.
hit it with my rapier. That one. That page. Alright.
Yeah.
I have a 17.
17 will hit.
Will hit. And I roll 7.
7, so you're going to take 4 damage.
Okay, that's not
That's
terrible.
the big ghost, right?
Yeah.
That's the big ghost. Big guy.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of your turn.
I'm gonna move. The chest is no longer there.
Drago.
I'm gonna move
away this way and
I
around.
like it. First come.
I want to
Okay.
get as far away as possible without being in reach
Secure
of
the bag.
these.
So
Gotta get the
you're going here.
Yes.
Both of them will get attack of opportunities.
Oh, even him? Even if I move this way?
You're in the 9 square, so you're moving out of his range.
We're gonna have to
Both
kill
of their
these
ranges.
suckers.
I'll stay. I'll stay. I'll stay.
We're gonna have to send them downtown.
Alright.
Sorry, Ashley.
Anything else?
Howdy.
Well, we don't.
I can't cast a spell, but I can inspire someone.
You can cast a spell if it has the bonus action
She's right
back
there.
on it.
I don't think so. Not the one I want.
Healing word does if you wanted to heal him, but that's just. I think that's the only one.
But I'm hidden now, so nobody knows.
No, the one I wanted was invisibility,
I
but
left.
Oh yeah, no.
You were right behind me.
I will inspire. I wouldn't know who's attacking next, right?
No.
I'm gonna inspire. I'm gonna inspire Ashley, honestly, because he has to get out of here.
That you can't do, I'm sorry. I don't think, right? You can't inspire someone who's hiding.
As long as
No
they
one
can,
you can see.
As long as they can hear you. Somebody who can see or hear you.
Oh, is that it?
If they can see and hear.
Oh.
Okay. Can you see me? Yes, you can.
Well, yeah, I can see everybody.
Alright, I'm gonna inspire you. Am I good? Let me know.
I mean, you probably are. I'm just double checking for future inspiration.
Because I want to sing.
Can I,
Oh, it just says who can hear you.
Oh, okay.
can I ask a clarification question, DM?
Yes.
How does light work?
Light?
Yeah, how, is
Like
that
the- like the spell?
Like
Well,
the
see,
spell.
there's waves, and then there's.
No,
Yeah.
she
Is it-
she casts on a certain radius.
But it's not like concentration or anything. Like she doesn't have to
It's
concentrate on
It's
it.
cast on an object, and that object is now glowing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No, I was just making sure that it didn't take off her
No.
alterations.
No.
Okay.
No,
That was
if there's something of concentration, you have to make a concentration like save.
Yeah, I know. I was just question.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to sing and I'm sorry. Alright. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. How to live when I know you ain't there. There's no air, no air. There you go. Take your inspiration.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
That's so
Thank you.
cute. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Edge.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the fireball. No, I'm not. I can't yet.
No.
Yet. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on that one.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
And I need 3d6s.
I need the thing.
I already got 3. I would need the dice tray, and then I will.
Are the ghosts like talking at all?
Nope.
They made a
Not
wrong,
bad, not bad,
so
not bad.
I'm gonna speak
11.
before you.
What's the DC say?
13.
Yeah, he succeeds by 6.
He takes half.
And it's mental damage, I assume?
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage? Yeah, so,
he does not have to move away.
yeah, no. So what is, who are you casting it on?
That
Sword
goes
guy, okay. How much was it again?
11 half. Because he saved.
11 half, so...
Either 5 or 6.
I tried to get you guys some attacks of opportunity.
Okay. It is now the floating ghost turn, which is this lady.
Banshee.
That makes sense.
Yeah, going right up to Edge.
I'm not sure if any of y'all have seen that Banshee's painted face, though. It's terrifying.
I have seen it. It is very good.
Oh no.
Does
It's
a
bad.
17 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so close.
So close. I keep forgetting cutting words down. Oh, I never got that prior, too.
Take 9 damage.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, we're fine. Are we?
So do I?
And that'll be the end of their turn. Next up is the cloak, which is the last remaining one that is not moved.
Is the what?
This one.
Oh, God.
And the cloaked guy is going to go to the biggest threat. And is going to go
Oh,
5,
Drago.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Not good guy.
And is going to attack Shirago. Does not. It misses.
I live in
And we're back at the top of the round.
Actually, you can't just run. I'm about to get freaking squashed.
Just bolt, man. Just go for it.
I will say it's entirely feasible you can beat them.
I just want actually to within the time limit.
Keep in mind it's only been a second.
This is all happening in
6 seconds.
Still.
Still, it's not much time is moving at all.
Yeah, it's
Spring
each
day.
round is 6. Technically, all of this is happening at the same time.
Yep.
And each round is 6 seconds.
Okay. So we're all thinking it's like an instantaneous reaction.
Now that my jacket is off, which is technically my armor, that just drops me back.
Your AC
to-
is natural.
So that would just be 10 plus my dex.
Yep.
So I'm gonna come around here. I'm actually gonna stop here
You know
at this dude, and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Alright, the call.
Yeah.
Alright.
This
So,
d6 goes on to damage.
it goes on to the attack.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to attack this guy, and I'm gonna add the damage. That would be a 19 total.
19 total, that's gonna hit.
So, all right. Oh wait, so that automatically counts as a crit.
Yep.
Because of destiny. So,
That's why his name.
all right. So that would be a 6 multiplied by 2 is 12.
It's not multiplied. Well, yeah, it's
Double.
just on double.
Yeah. So multiplied. And then I get my sneak attack bonus, right? Since he's
You're
surprised.
hitting.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you moved. Wait.
Yeah, I'm
That
stealth.
was my previous roll on that. Rolling on that.
I'll
Right, no, that's when you were doing a different action. You're fine.
Can I reroll that? That's cocked.
It's cocked, yeah.
Alright, so that's
It's okay, I'm learning too.
12, 19, 23 damage.
You swipe at the ghost. And actually, how are you doing?
It's a rapier, so
Yep.
it's a stabby kind of thing.
Yep, so you stab through the ghost. You stab through the air, but the area in the where you stab sort of dissipates and slowly dissipates more and more out, so the ghost disappears.
Hey!
Oh no! What have I done?
No, Jirago,
done?
he's dead.
What have I
He's
done?
dead. Goodbye.
Okay, there we are. You also hear more. You hear some howling again from where that ghost came from. You just hear like the rattling, like. You hear it die out.
I'm immediately try to stealth him.
Okay.
He's broken.
16 that high.
You're hit.
It's a nice having a like.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. How do you do movement?
How
Can
do I
you
do
split
movement?
it between? Can you move part of your movement, attack, and then move
Yes.
the rest of it?
Your movement does not count as your action or bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna move right next to this guy.
Okay.
Hit it.
Next.
Sword ghost.
Next is the sword ghost, who's right next to Jirago and is going to take a swing at him.
Which one?
The sword. The sword ghost, not the
Okay.
big ghost.
Okay.
Or the foot, the only one with a sword.
It was a clarification question.
Put it in the clarification corner.
That's going to definitely hit. So 11 damage.
31, so I have 20 health.
20 health.
Thank God. You
Is
are.
there anything that I'm missing that would up my credit points?
Health, spells, temporary hit points. You have 5 of those.
That was only for a minute, and I didn't
That was
cast
for a minute,
it. And
it's gone.
I didn't cast
That's
it.
true, you didn't cast it.
So there's like no armor or anything that would like
No.
nothing at all.
And that's also with
You already
Not,
got
not
it.
right now.
You have the highest.
Well, I know. I just want to make sure there's nothing missing on my page.
You know, you're good.
Yeah.
Will wait.
So I'm down to 20.
You're down to 20.
Yeah.
Hestia, it's your turn.
Alright, so we're gonna use
twin spell, and I'm gonna cast magic missile.
All right, on which people?
All three of them.
All three of them, so 2 each. You got it.
You can do that.
Yes.
Oh, wait, do you want this thing?
So we've got a 3, a 4, and a 2. No particular preference. I guess the 4 going to the big guy, and then the 2 going to sword man, 3 going to the banshee. And then 4 to the big guy, 1 to the banshee, and then 2 to the sword guy.
Was that magic missile?
Yeah.
Did you add the plus?
Oh my god, there's a +1 for all of those. God, I didn't know that.
That's fine. I'm just
Can
gonna.
you add them?
I'm gonna take 2 off of all of them,
Okay.
which means. So, you shoot the magic missiles and they instantly hit, and it seems to like the ghost seems to like the big ghost and the cloak ghost seem to like. Sorry, the floating ghost seem to like absorb them a little bit. They still seem like they took damage, but they absorbed it. The sword ghost, however, it goes right into him, and the same thing happens. It starts to dissipate slowly out until the ghost is gone.
He disappears into a puff of baby powder.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Is that it for you?
No, it is the salutation of my people in Queen Tilda's province.
No. Is that it for your turn?
Can
I
I
only
healing
got
potions?
water all of
You can
Queen
drink a
Tilda's
healing
Thank
potion.
God.
Roll your heals for the healing potion.
Wait, I have a thing for that. I have a thing for that. I have a thing for that.
You actually do? You have one of the funky looking ones? What?
There's this
I
cat
have-
food.
Jeez, calm
Maybe I have-
down.
A potion.
That's awesome.
I actually have four.
That's actually
And it even
awesome.
says, it even has the label on there. It says
Oh my
which ones
God.
are which, and then it comes with a little sheet. I've got 4 of these in my bag.
Wow.
They just came in the mail yesterday.
There you go. Two
This
to
would have been
four.
a lot cooler
Plus
if I hadn't
two.
slung it all over
Plus
the
2.
place.
2d4 plus 2.
That's
So,
awesome. Where'd you
yeah.
get that?
I kickstarted.
Oh, I'm just letting
Oh,
you
alright.
Yeah. If I could have sprung, and like there was
That
one
one's
that like
fun.
came, they come in like a cool box and stuff like that. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I got these, and you could just get one of them, but I got 4. But yeah.
Are they different colors or all red?
No, they're all red.
It was 2d4 plus what?
But I have
2d4 plus 2.
Thank you. That's an 8.
It's health.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
It
I'll
took
say
7
That's
damage.
most of the health you lost. So that's good.
Hang on, Mom.
Next up is the big ghost, who is going to attack Jirago for obvious reasons.
he's a big guy.
Because
The big
Drago
boy.
has done so much in this fight.
A 16 will miss. You're safe again.
Alright.
Next is Jirago.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull out my shield and javelins.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at the banshee.
Gonna- At the Banshee Ghost?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone with the PHP.
That's a fact.
So I can give you your damage die for this.
Trying to save my girl over there.
Javelins
Already.
is going to be a 1d6. So for the attack is going to be d20 plus. Dex? D20 plus Dex?
I know. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just.
I
It's
think
fine.
it might
That's
be
another
a
conversation.
finesse weapon, so it can be dex or strength.
Okay. So
Because they're thrown. I think they're
exactly,
strength because they're
it's going to
thrown.
be strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 plus your strength plus proficiency bonus.
So you roll a d6 for the d20 first?
D20 because you're attacking with a d20.
Roll the
D20 plus 5 plus 2.
Yep.
Mom, don't cry. I'm not
7.
leaving.
Terrible.
7.
You have a whole
Okay,
lot
so
of
it's
stuff.
7
plus 7.
7 plus 7.
plus 2. So what?
No,
7.
With
He's got 7 in
bonus.
total. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 14. 14 will hit. So now you roll your damage die, which is a 1d6 plus 5.
2. 7.
7. Okay. It is a non-magical weapon. So he's gonna take
No damage.
4 damage.
Great.
See, thank you, DM, for rounding up.
Wait.
DM present.
The voice, though. That voice.
Straight to Marvin.
I love this, so yeah.
Yeah. I don't have enough for everybody in the party, sorry.
I'm special because I rule these.
Do these?
You're God, and I don't believe you're above bribery.
Oh wow.
You're super wrong, but I do appreciate it.
That's fine.
Ashley just got 2 feet shorter.
Nine.
Yeah, thanks.
So next up is Melio.
Does he get a foot shorter for every one of those files I give you?
No.
I was just gonna give you all of them.
No, 2 feet.
Let's just make Ashley 7 inches tall.
Got a little mini Ashley running around.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I was 7 inches tall, I should get advantage on all stealth checks.
Yeah, no one can see you.
Yeah.
He's like Ant-Man, but Dog-Man.
Except he can't grow intentionally.
Yeah.
He's
He's
just
permanently small. Perma-small.
What you doing, Melio?
Would be the best
fights with
combo
the
ever.
toothpick.
Are these technically creatures?
Yes, they are creatures. Apparitions, if you will. They are creatures, so.
Hey, you can right now. You can probably like hop on Sarah when she gets a little bigger.
Yep. No, he can, at 7 inches, he can hop on her back.
Oh, that's cute.
I love it.
I'm gonna
I'm
cast.
gonna draw that.
I love it. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on the big one.
Okay, where is the thing showing up? And what is it?
Right in front of it.
Okay, what is it?
It's gonna sort of look like Durago,
Okay.
but like a Grim Reaper to
Okay.
take the spirit back.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, does he have to roll anything?
He has to must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, to create. Oh yeah. Okay.
17.
Damn it!
So, does it fail, I assume, completely?
Doesn't fail. Yeah.
Hey, at least you can say your own name.
Yep. So he sees it there and he just ignores it.
We need to do like the mummy and just somebody get a cat. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I forgot.
Can I do anything else?
The cat calls out to everyone, "Get a cat! Someone, get a cat!"
I'm very tired, okay?
Shrug. I can't really.
Someone just grabs her wrist, like,
Oh yeah.
The ghost does.
I'm the only person here who hasn't been drinking.
The ghost grabs Edge's wrist and it's just like, what do I do now?
Or her tail.
I'm the only one here who hasn't
Right,
been
man, tail.
drinking. What the?
You want some? Is that here? You want some?
See,
End this
that
one.
would be a bad idea.
That keeps grabbing by the pussy a whole minute. Oh no.
So what do you, anything else?
I can move and I can inspire, right?
Yep.
I'm very content with
No,
that.
no, repeat.
As you
So,
should be.
I'm just gonna inspire Edge.
Okay.
Yes.
Inspire her.
Oh no, inspire me.
Inspire.
Am I the only one drinking this now?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been drinking. What you mean?
Hold on, I gotta look up the lyrics because I don't.
There's the cat. She came when it's
Yeah.
time. June, come here. We need your help. We need your help.
Edge. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Nice.
Take your dice.
Did you look up the lyrics for
You
that?
looked
She
lyrics
did.
for that?
Yes, she did.
Because I know it.
Let's ignore
It's fine. You can
how
just
much
have
that
one
hurts.
Because
And
I didn't know the
Edge's
words
turn.
exactly.
Edge's turn.
Okay.
That song came out in my country, not here when I saw it. That's like that.
What?
That movie was that
What's that? What's that?
again.
That movie came out in my country. I saw it here.
No,
What?
that's not what I said. I said when that movie came out, I was in my country. I saw it in Spanish.
she was
I
in
didn't know English,
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's fair.
so I had no idea what the words were.
Valid.
What did she say?
The first one, I'm not even sure if I.
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Okay. I'm going to once again try Dissonant Whispers on the floating ghost.
Okay. It is a wisdom.
Yes.
8.
Awesome. That's a fail. I'm not using this as inspiration. I'm using it as damage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's 10, and it needs to run as far away from me as it can.
Okay, which
As
one
its
was it again?
reaction?
The big one?
The floaty one.
The floaty one.
It needs to run as far away from me as it can.
You'll get opportunity.
Exactly.
Early opportunity.
I have a question.
So,
Does the spear go through the ghost or does it stay inside?
it went through.
Alright, so
It's
the
in the
spear's
wall?
next.
It's in the wall right now.
So next to her.
That is
Yeah.
Oh
a
yeah, how's the
16.
status of those burning bodies?
Oh, they're still burning pretty heavily, actually.
16.
Cool. It's
16.
burning.
Been 2 seconds.
We'll hit.
Max, that's 11.
11. So, how are you doing it?
Hey.
I'm going to as I stab it, I'm going to sing the song that MacLeod was singing.
Okay.
So you sort of hype up to it like, with something strange in the neighborhood. We're gonna call Ghostbusters!
Kill
And
it!
stab right through it, and it dissipates around the sword. It's slowly building out until it disappears.
Nice.
And again,
Implosion.
its body as well.
I don't think you guys are gonna find Ashley after you guys singing that song.
Bonus action to inspire
Oh, pick up my job.
You gotta go over there.
Ashton.
I should get out.
Leave.
Get. Oh no, you already got inspiration, don't you?
Right now.
I
No,
can't
I
use it.
used it already.
Oh, you used it. Okay.
I'm
Right now.
bam. My next
Yeah.
turn, I'm gonna move.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
inspire.
wait.
I'm gonna move 105
Ashley,
feet next
and I'll
turn.
say-
So.
Run, Boris, run!
Can do.
And
Can I use that on movement? What?
you
No.
can't. It's
No.
you can use it on ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls.
We just
So if you need to say maybe make a dexterity saving throw to knock it away.
Thank you.
It is now Ashley's.
run.
Wait, are you gonna run really far?
I mean,
Get
should
out
I
of there.
just run?
Yeah.
That is up to you now.
You should pick up my javelin. That's all
You
I'm
said
saying.
no.
What?
I mean, I don't really want to run.
Oh,
Is that what you want me to do?
That's true. We've only got one ghost left.
There's only one ghost.
Well, you still
Unless once we kill that ghost, then we enter stage 2 of the boss fight.
Yeah,
Make
well,
that
sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But I'm not actually going to think
Two
about that.
boss fight.
Okay, so 5, 10.
This isn't even my final form.
Would this be 25? That'd be 25, right?
Yep.
Well, 5, 10, 25. Good. Do you do
Yep.
that whole? Okay, cool.
Ready to leave. Like she is.
Like, hey guys,
She's not even part of the.
She's got 1 foot in the water. Just
She's
like,
like,
we
guys,
go.
like guys.
You did.
Today,
Come on guys,
I
we
don't
gotta
have a
pack
watch.
up. Come on guys, we gotta pack up the minivan.
We
We
got,
gotta make it to the
we
airport on
got
time.
my non-existent watch says we got.
What is a watch?
What's a watch? Don't know, but I'm pointing.
No, it's like Hercules
That's
like
it.
by a sundial.
I can't hear.
Okay, nor can I.
Guys,
Jesus
guys.
Christ.
Okay, we got loud there.
14 to hit.
14 will hit.
All right. It counts as a critical because I am hitting.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So many damage.
Rogues are broken.
This is why it's very broken.
You'll even know. It's okay.
So.
I think we may need to go over the rules. I think we might need to read the rules. Something's not right.
I'm gonna take a walk.
At this moment, I will take whatever I can
No,
get.
yeah, absolutely go ahead, but it's something's not jiving.
So 6. 17. 21.
21 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. How you doing it?
Just stabbing it through his ghosty head.
Yep. So you step through that, and it dissipates out. The corpse howls, and it is gone.
We did it, guys. Holy moly.
And just with time to spare? Question mark.
Oh, you got a while.
Yeah.
It's only been like
A minute.
no, far less. It's been how many rounds did we have? 2? 3? 3? So it's been 18 seconds.
Wow. Holy tits.
Quick, boy.
Huh? How is the big body doing?
Hasn't moved.
So in case everybody was missing this, there's burning bodies, so if we're gonna leave, we should probably do it now.
They've died down.
Oh.
Is
There
any-
wasn't much meat to burn.
Is there?
Let's just
So
douse the
is there
bodies.
anything like new uncovered? Anything that? No, it's just the same.
Alright, let's just open the chest.
Okay, sure. I mean, I can I open up the bag and just like dump it out?
Yep.
Alright, that's what I
It's
do.
the only thing in there, I think. So.
I think it's one of those. If there's other stuff, I don't even remember. What it is, to be
No, you're
honest with you. I
fine.
just dump it out.
You take the chest out, and it sits there. Yep, it's there.
I guess I'm just gonna.
Are all of you going to gather up next to the chest?
I'm gonna take a couple steps away.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah.
I want to stand there with my shield ready.
Yeah, I'm the furthest back. So I'm gonna cast
I
invisibility.
literally, if I go any further
Okay.
back, I'll be in the water.
You're invisible. Yes.
I just.
Before he when he's doing dumping the chest out, I'm gonna go grab my javelin.
Yep. You're good.
Javelin. I got a quarterstaff and
I'm gonna just try to pick it out.
I got a warhammer.
What'd you roll?
A 20.
Yeah. So you go in and you lockpick, and it's a bit rusty, the actual lockpick, so it breaks fairly easily, and it snaps off, and the lock falls off. Yeah, so you put your hand on the chest and begin to move it up when you hear a really loud rambling of bones.
Oh no, we should have done it.
I was about to say we should have done it on the ship, but
And
everybody started yelling at me.
and-
Open the chest! Open
and-
the chest!
and from the big pot, the hulking man you saw
I didn't
earlier,
say anything.
you just hear
Yeah.
as a large ghostly form, massive in size, with chains wrapped around its arms and legs and chest, over its shoulders, just hanging down below him, dragging on the ground, comes up,
Should have just run.
So why did
Should have just run.
and he speaks to you in a language none of you know.
Ooh.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
This is
Sure?
somebody,
I am 100% positive.
Okay.
I'm sure somebody knows Abyssal right now. Almost positive.
me?
I don't think it's a bizzle.
Consider
I got primordial.
Okay, let me say it, because I'm trying to figure out where I actually say the languages, and then translate for you if you know the language, because I like them. And he says to you, Quiadet sepulchros quidem MacLeod dominitium autem micum et canavant.
That's why he wanted us to stay here. He just wanted to say that.
Yep. You could have just said that, Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't speak that language.
I heard dominatium, which means to dominate.
You don't know.
I used to have comprehend languages as a spell.
Well, while the dude's doing that, Ashley, can I look in the chest? Like, not even necessarily.
Ashley's just like,
This man's monologuing to us.
You
and
guys
this
can
guy-
make history checks on him. Good
I'll
lord.
do that.
C20?
16.
Ooh.
17.
720.
Woo!
Nat 20?
Yeah, boy.
Hey.
17 for me.
17.
I also got a 17.
So I take the history that I have on there plus this.
Yep.
So 15.
15.
Do I have anything
So-
on history? No.
So, Drago, would you guys get
17.
17,
16.
16. Drago and Edge, you guys recognize it as an ancient language. You're not sure which one.
Can we make a critical thinking check to recognize it as possibly Greek?
Melio and Ashley, you know it as Greek.
Can this be a critical thinking check?
Hestia, you got the gist of what he said. You slightly understood some of the words in passing. You pretty much could barely translate it into roughly, who dares defile the graves of me and my wife?
Shoot, shot.
Do you tell that to us?
Uh-huh.
To be fair, your crew attacked us first.
Proud of that.
He's already awake. What else are we gonna do?
He might attack us.
Oh, that is fine.
I will say at it in common. We're here to put you to rest peacefully.
I don't think that's going
Oh,
on.
that sounds
He doesn't understand.
Cool.
Ashley looks at him and goes, Humda ha, hiya, hum ha.
That's slightly.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'm sorry. That was bad.
Yikes.
That was bad.
That's a hard yikes
Yeah, I
lemonade.
apologize.
It's Ashley that's doing it.
Yeah, I apologize. for
Aaron
that.
would not do that.
He looks at Ashley after that horrible display and just
Terrible
says,
breed.
Insurte Timi?
Yeah, I just look in the chest.
Wouldn't you know what that means?
Would I be able to reply and make huh?
No.
Damn it.
You could comprehend that sentence.
So, what did you say?
Something about like.
Yeah, he's really angry at the fact that we kind of just desecrated what appears to be a grave.
I mean,
What did you say to Ashley just now?
Oh,
You'd have to roll intelligence.
Oh.
She would have to, because she knows the language.
apparently now I do.
You understand some of it.
Okay. Can I say anything? God.
You can't say it, but
You can understand what
can
he's
comprehend it. That's
Wait,
12.
would that be intelligence?
Intelligence check.
Yeah, no, just
12. Yeah, it has something to do with insulting.
He insulted
He's
Ashley.
really offended.
He's really
If this wasn't a clear picture, he's not happy about it at all, and I don't know how to tell him. We're sorry, we didn't
Is
know.
there anything in the chest?
Meanwhile, Hesty's about to jump in this water.
Yeah, the second you open the chest, he starts moving forward.
Oh god.
Like,
Wait,
slowly?
I gotta.
Ashley, step away from the chest.
What's in the chest?
We'll find out when it's your turn.
Oh. Okay. Do we roll for initiative again? Or
Nope, you're keeping your same initiative. So I gotta roll this guy's initiative. 8.
I got rid of comprehend languages when this campaign started because I didn't think I would need it.
This is literally
Well.
the campaign to know.
Yeah.
Greek and motherfucking Hesty is like, oh my god, I just realized.
Because you're not from Greece.
Yeah, but
Your name, you chose a name that's a Greek name,
True.
but you are not Greek.
Yeah, but she.
Oh my god, it looks like Superman.
Heavily tattooed man with chains.
From
Mm.
Greece. From Sparta. From Sparta. Although, what was it?
We're gonna fight Kratos. This is so
Oh my god.
Is there a small child nearby?
No. I thought about it, but no.
Stop, no.
Ashley, it's your
30
turn.
burning children.
What's in the chest?
Okay. You open up the chest, and there appears to be something that's wrapped in cloth.
There's the child.
No.
It's Timmy.
Can I just?
It's the freaking dagger.
Okay, so how would I be able to pick it up and put it in my bag as my action?
Just grab the cloth and throw it in your bag.
We'll grab whatever.
Without
Yeah,
knowing
whatever.
whatever's
What's
in
in the cloth?
Dump the chest into your
Like, just pick up the
Just
entire
grab the
thing.
entire thing and put it in. Yeah. That's your action.
That would be my action. Would I be able to take a bonus action to look if there's anything
That's
else
just your
in the
action,
chest?
so.
Or can I?
Yeah.
Can I look around in the chest? I can investigate.
Well,
would that count as a? Quick
you would have to
glance.
investigate
I would say,
first, wouldn't you?
Could I use it as a cunning action? No. So I can't investigate the chest.
it would take too much time.
Yeah. You'll be sitting there like.
Because you'd be going like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5
Yeah.
Mississippi. Yeah, it's too much.
So this guy's about the same size as Gerard, right?
Yeah. How big is this?
In overall mass.
Oh, but like height wise.
He's a bit shorter, but he's hulking mass.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably just gonna run. So.
You want to fight
You keep saying, I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna run.
Well, because every time I'm like, I'm gonna run.
I'm literally at the
Everybody's
exit,
like,
so
you-
catch me outside.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just hide. I'm gonna stay in the
Again,
same spot.
we're,
But I'm
here
gonna
we
hide.
are.
Alright,
here we go.
roll it.
I saw him do that, right? Grab what was in that chest, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm aware you have it.
That's fine. 17.
17. You're hidden.
He gone.
So since it might come up again within the next few minutes,
So,
what I looked up on the thing, so it's an enemy is surprised you get the critical hit, but that was the assassination. What it really comes down to is what is surprised.
yeah, I
Because if
thought
they're
about
if
this.
they're expecting an attack,
To me, if Ashley was hidden in front of them, if Ashley attacked in front of them and then hid, the next attack would probably not count because they're expecting it from right there. They don't expect him to move, which he rarely does. If he's moving, they do not expect where the attack's coming from.
Okay, because it really depends, and it's really just a DM thing.
So,
But it was just you get surprised once.
yes.
Whole fight.
Second.
Right.
Cool. Next test here.
What you gonna do, bird lady? What you gonna do?
Right. I really don't want to attack this guy.
What deals the most damage that you don't have to roll an attack roll for?
What?
I'm pretty sure.
That you don't have to roll an attack roll.
Oh,
for.
god damn it.
That doesn't cost
Sorry,
you a
sorry, I'm
spell
sorry,
slot.
I'm sorry. That doesn't cost me a spell slot. So do cantrips count?
Cantrips don't cast anything. Or cost anything.
Cost anything? Okay.
You can't cast anything with cantrips.
I cast magic hand. Nothing happens.
They've used it in fight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Magic missile.
That doesn't take a spell slot?
No, it's a first level spell.
Oh, is it?
Yep, correct.
Never mind. You still have spell slots in first level.
Yeah.
And you can also
But
cast
I
magic.
would have to. Huh?
You can cast magic missile at a higher level.
Yeah.
And actually do more damage.
I mean, it's the only. I'm really far, so that's the only feasible thing I can do right now. Let's cast magic missile, but I'm not splitting it this time. So finally, just a last one.
No, so
So,
one person.
yeah.
So it's 6 hits or what?
So I need to. Yeah, I need it. Thank you.
D6.
4.
Caltrops.
Thank you. Can I have the thing? So 4.
Miss my dice.
Ooh, I got a 12.
12 in
Plus
total.
plus 1 on each, so that's a 15.
15.
Nice.
Excellent.
Max damage.
Thank you.
Oh my god, Brent.
I'm sorry. And then this one's yours. Sorry.
This is the
Yes, there.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. So, it for your turn?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're not here anymore. Let's go in. Jirago.
Yeah. Did you actually call it Kratos?
Did you just-
I thought that was you.
Stay there. Did it just like
He's
absorb?
fine. He absorbed him like they did earlier.
Okay.
Alright, where am I? Right next to me. And I'm assuming the chest is full, like right here.
Yep. Right in front of you.
Well, the chest is empty now, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna put my javelins away and take out my warhammer and get ready for battle.
Okay.
And then, what's the radius on my smites? Is it like,
It's on a person.
so I can cast it right now?
You cast it in your attack.
You cast it. You essentially cast it on your weapon,
Yes.
and whoever the weapon strikes.
Alright, cool. Can I move and attack it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and do wrathful smite.
Go around in front of him. And
I just
then
imagine him making
roll your
that
damage
noise.
with your smite.
Hey!
Well, roll your attack die first. Which is going to be d20 plus 7.
For initiative?
And then my wrath.
Oh, what am I talking about? I don't know. I'm okay. I'm having fun. I'm
So,
having a
D20?
story. It's fine.
Fine.
Have you been doing this?
No?
She's on a sugar.
She's been eating all of those.
Yeah, actually, where are those? Hand them off to me. And Sarah. Give them to me.
That box was
Hand it on
brand
to
new.
Brady.
There are 2 left! Give it to me.
Don't make Ashley shorter, please.
Sarah, that box was brand new when you brought
We
it over.
all ate some. It wasn't just me.
I ate exactly 1.
Add 1.
There weren't that many in there. I've only had 3. I've only had 3.
Anyways,
What'd you roll?
What are we doing?
I need to add my wrathful smite damage.
I didn't go.
Huh?
I didn't
And I don't
go.
even know if it's in the
Oh, there you go.
It would be enough.
It's in the paladins, actually.
Wow, that sugar hits you fast.
It's a lot of sugar.
No, that's why I'm coming off a crack right now. I am crashing. That's not.
We have coffee.
How do you not have caffeine?
By some freaking miracle. I don't eat those very
No,
often.
don't you know? You do have.
Oh,
You
wait,
said you had to go
right.
to the dentist. I thought you might have.
I don't. It was just a stain. There's more. Actually, my teeth are in really good health.
Plus
That's
7.
something that Arrow does do.
D20 plus 7.
I know.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Concern.
It's 6 plus 7, which is
Pasty is very disappointed.
13.
13.
Disappointed
It's
in
gonna,
me.
you gotta make sure that I hear
I mean,
your
Oh,
stuff.
alright, sorry. It's 13.
Yeah, okay.
13. And I
That,
rolled
that will,
But it still
then
doesn't
D6
change
to add.
anything. Listen, is it bad that
yeah, so it's a 1d8 plus 5 for your base damage, and then you roll your raffle smite damage. You can roll the dice at the same time as you say.
Hey guys. Volume down, volume down.
1d8, 1d6, add 5. That's 10. That's a 10.
Air.
10 in total?
No, that's a d10.
Oh.
Sorry.
Double parry.
You'll learn them pretty quickly.
Fuck it up, Drago.
You gonna roll the other one as well?
You should just roll the d10 because you rolled the d6 already.
Rolled, yeah, but it was a 6. I can
It was a 6, good.
I can vouch for that. It was a 6.
8. Wow.
No, that's a 9.
That's an 8.
That's an 8? Oh, I could see. I saw a 3 and I thought you were adding them up.
So, 8, 6, so I can't math.
For you, that's a max.
14, is that, was this plus 5?
No.
19.
Oh my.
Oh wow, Drago.
Oh yeah, paladins are great damage dealers.
And then roll a wisdom saving throw or else be frightened of him.
I would, except they're immune to being
Oh, never mind.
frightened. Minus 17?
I'm gonna kill Kratos.
7.
19, that's
Yeah.
We're so polite.
I know.
Cool. So you run up to it, warhammer raised above you, and you just like scream out in rage as your hammer sort of has this like deep purple aura around
So
it.
you're basically Reinhardt from Overwatch.
Yeah, and then you smack down on its head, and the whole ghost seems to shimmer
Oh god.
from the sheer force.
You guys want me to ruin Overwatch for you?
I was thinking more like Thor, but
Yana
I
and
guess like,
Reinhardt are Generation 2.
you know.
So, I believe that'll be the end of Drago's turn.
Yeah.
Alright, she's right.
Emilio!
Amelia's gonna go back to her arrows, her +1 arrows.
Yep.
Thank you. And she's gonna scoot so she can get a good shot at Mr. Ghosty there.
You're good to go.
Okay. And
You're good to
I'm
go.
gonna cast arrow, +1 arrow.
Mhm.
Demon dice.
Oh, shit, bro. I have my spell cards in my car. Just like scattered.
Oh,
19.
19 will hit.
1d8. No. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where did you go? I miss you so. Forever.
What'd you roll, Sarah?
1.
It's 2 damage.
Wait, it's 1 plus 3 plus another 1, so 5.
Cool. The arrow goes right through him, but he sort of like makes a face at it. Like, argh.
I keep seeing
Slightly
whatever
constipated.
little icon is currently on.
Yeah, it's
Sarah's
annoying me
computer,
too.
It just keeps
There's an
popping its
icon
little
right
head
here
up.
that keeps popping up.
It's popping its head up.
Okay, I thought that was literally. Okay, I
There
know.
it is. Adobe is trying to update.
Quit.
Quit.
It was like I kept seeing it like a little gnome was trying to watch
Stand
us.
down, little man.
Next is Edge, unless Emilio's doing something else.
I will, I'm just gonna chill.
Cool. Edge.
Vicious mockery,
Do it.
and I'm going to say
Is there a save?
yes. There is a wisdom saving throw. To be done, but let's see. I will say.
You only had 2 good games in your franchise.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
I'll say at least you got a second chance at fatherhood.
Oh! Wow!
Yikes.
He failed his save.
Good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had vicious mockery, I would just like do it.
1d4 damage.
It
Takes 1 damage.
takes half 1.
He
One.
takes 1 physical damage
1
and
psychic damage.
85 million emotional damage.
Good.
Physically, he's fine right now, but emotionally, he's
Like,
devastated.
If you could look inside his brain, he's crying.
A single tear.
12.
A
12
single,
singular tears.
a single 12 tears.
A singular 12 tears. Next is Kratos.
Oh boy.
What is he gonna do? Good question. I don't know. So, he is attacking Jirago.
Oh wait, I forgot to use my bonus action.
Tis fine.
Gonna attack Jirago. First attack. That will hit.
Multi-attack. Oh no,
And then you're going to take.
Yeah, that's true. We got some healings for you.
Oof. Okay.
Jirago's down. He's out.
He's out.
Oh no.
Homie, you need some help, boy.
Take 14 damage.
Okay, so I have 6 health.
And you're grappled.
And I'm grappled.
What did he do?
He used one of his chains and whipped it around him.
Okay.
This is bad time to make a bondage joke.
Oh no.
Yes.
Safe word. Safe word.
I don't think this man has those.
Then Kratos is going to move a little bit of distance, keeping Jirago on his right hand,
Okay.
and use his left hand to attack him.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nat 20.
You're done, son.
Oh no, Ed.
I was gonna use a bardic inspiration die to cutting words in, but there's no way.
Take 11 damage and you're grappled.
Okay.
Alright, I have a question.
Oh.
So since we're both grappled, does that mean he's also not able to move?
He can't attack with either hand.
So he's basically stuck now.
No, he can move still. He just has to keep both of you on the leash.
That could be an advantage.
You can escape on your turn.
Castratus?
Next is Ashton.
Fuck him up.
I kind of wish he grappled Ashton. I can make so many jokes.
I mean, I'm also. I really want to search this chest more.
Oh my god!
I have literally 6 health.
I can't.
I have
I
three.
can't with you.
I quit. I quit. Just kill me in this campaign right now.
Okay.
Just kill us to make a new character.
All my friends are dead.
Ashley takes 1,200 damage.
Why? No.
For
Okay.
being a dick.
So, can
You investigate the chest. The chest explodes your dead.
Ashley move under the chain silently and move back here?
I mean, he's 4 feet tall.
Okay. I
I'm
would
4
say
feet
you're hidden right now.
Yes.
You would have to make a acrobatics check to like limbo underneath.
I'll do that. That would be a 24.
Okay, yeah, no, you managed to solve
He
it.
just goes.
Just for flair, I'm gonna attack him with my dragon pouch.
Okay.
I'm worried.
It's magic dragon pouch.
It's a magic dragon
Before
pouch.
you roll. Oh. I was gonna say that like you already know that they're resistant to it.
Well,
But it's a magic. It's magic.
I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna hit, to be honest with you. I only rolled a 12.
That hits.
It does?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a ghost.
I bet this is true. Alright, so are we changing the rules right now on
No,
how
I'm gonna review them.
you're gonna review them? Okay. But as of right now, it's the same rules.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Okay.
a look at them myself.
So at this particular moment, it counts as
Yes.
a crit because of assassin.
Yes.
Alright. So this will be fire damage.
Okay.
Right? This will be normal damage. I just doubled this
Alright.
one, right? I don't
Yeah.
double fire.
You do not double your fire.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify. So that would be 2 normal, 4 fire. Do I get my sneak attack damage too? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that was 6 more. Well, actually, that'd be 10 without sneak attack, and then another 6. So 16 with 4 of it being fire damage. So 12
Okay,
normal and 16.
So
and
he's
4
going to take
fire.
14
So
damage.
broken.
It's very broken.
You rolled a 1.
So he's taking 14 damage. So how are you doing this?
Hey! So his back is to me right now, right?
He's got the chains out.
Bro, you need an assassin.
Can I make multiple swipes? Count it as one attack?
Yeah. For flair.
For flare. So
Zoro.
I would like to. Yeah.
Z like Zoro.
He stole it. I was literally gonna make one big fiery A on his back and then just push him over.
Scarlet letter.
So you go at it and you do the slash up with the A, the slash down of the A, and come right on through the middle, and then put your hands out. And it's got the flaming A, and so it's starting to dissipate right now. It's got slight flame marks on it on the ghost somehow. You know,
Somehow.
logic.
Yeah.
And you go to push, and your hands just go right for the ghost.
Hey.
But yeah, the ghost slowly dissipates out along the chains around you guys. It dissipates.
At least you get to see your family again.
You hear bigger. Ah.
He starts to come back
You
together.
hear him say something in common for the first time.
Now he really is.
You're cursed now.
Now he really is the ghost of Sparta.
I go back to the chest.
Yes. Yeah, there's nothing.
I
else in it.
investigate the chest for any hidden nothing.
Nothing.
Meanwhile, he's
All right.
wasting his time doing this. I'm gonna take like as many of the bodies as I can and just kind of. This is more for personal roleplay reasons. I'm gonna take the bodies. So I'm gonna take like the bodies and just kind of try to lay them to rest as best as I can.
Okay. Yeah.
For, like,
Yeah.
They're just gonna.
Actually, has 15 minutes left.
Jesse's gonna cremate all of them.
Oh!
You go. We deal with this.
Yeah.
You go.
I'm a sprint.
Okay.
How
You
much time does Hestia have?
You died.
There he goes. He's dead.
I
died.
You died. But
I
in
was
the,
in-
in the,
I was in
but in the
there.
font of like the Dark Souls.
I was essentially in there for 30 minutes before you guys got there. So you have about 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just sprinting up the.
yeah, go.
You're going. You do manage to break the surface.
And just gonna hop down and like grab up a bunch of handfuls of the coins and bring them up, and she's gonna do like coins on the ice.
Whatever eyes you can find, you manage to do that.
And just on the sockets, you know, the general
Yep.
spot where the eyes should be.
I lay them neatly. I make them look not like they're yet full of them. Like, you know, the rest of them.
Can Drago investigate the Kratos' dead body
Sure. What are you looking for?
for any looter?
Sure.
Can I?
Investigation.
Do his tattoos say like anything? Like, do they mean anything? Can
It
Hestia-
was one red one here,
Oh, come on.
and one blue one here, and like a purple one down here.
And then a blue arrow right here.
Up his forearm, he had "Hi Mom" and "I love you, Dad" on it.
And then on the way out, we find bones of a 6-legged large creature. 10. Appa? No?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
heard the arrow and I was like, wait.
Yeah, the blue arrow. Okay, Appa.
That's fine.
yeah.
Appa would take up this much room.
Well, that's what I'm saying on the way out, like after they've left. When they're swimming.
You just see it swimming on the way out. That's all.
Oh
No, when they're in the water,
Yes.
that was the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your
Okay.
investigation.
I'm gonna get more water. It's okay.
10? You find nothing.
Yeah, grab the
Nothing
bottle for a second.
It's like the only guy that has armor for me.
Yeah.
This big dude.
He only had like the metal Spartan screw.
No, I believe it had the little
They're all the
ankle guard things.
The
That's what I was-
chains.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
So yeah, you guys I assume leave them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we leave. We do the.
Hestia sets everything on fire right before she leaves and goes into
Mama.
So you break the surface. You break the surface of the water, and you're right up near the Discordier, and they come up closer to you and lower ropes down for all of you to come on out.
Was I not on the ship already?
You were already on. You're on the ship.
Can I say that I'm in my room
I follow him.
Not that much time has passed.
Well, how much time did they take? Because her moving.
They were right behind you.
But her moving a lot of bodies.
It was while you were
That's
searching
the only
the
dive
chest.
Yeah.
It was while you were doing
Oh,
stuff.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so they were only a minute or two behind you.
Oh yeah.
And they still were lowering ropes and taking you up anyways.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, I go up to Ashley and I say, what do you got? What do you got? Put it out here. Show us.
Going inside.
I grab him by the scruff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you managed to grab him with your height advantage.
Put it down.
Everything up.
Ashley,
Grab.
down. Drop
Essie's
it.
coming up right behind him and just like
Drop
take
it.
Essie's just gonna
Well.
Just grab it. Just grab it. Wait. You can't pull it out of the bag of holding if you don't know what it is.
Oh god damn it. Yeah, that's right.
I take my dagger and I just kind of.
Oh my
Would
god!
I be able to know
Pull it
if you
out!
are
I take my gun and I point
Would I
it at
know?
you.
You don't have a lot.
Oh, you would know what it looks like, yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to
reach
do.
in and grab it.
What?
Stop being so violent.
She has
before I
an
burn
open
you.
telepathic connection to your brain. She knows what it looks like.
Yeah, but she can't. There's no sleight of. You would have to make a sleight of hand for me to not notice that.
I don't want you to not notice it. You're clearly occupied. I don't care.
It's also on my waist. I don't
I'm
understand.
not trying to hide it.
Well, then why don't I just hit her? I would hit Edge. 100%. I would pistol whip her.
Can you? Does he have it?
You don't have your pistols equipped right.
I literally just said I pulled my pistol.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't.
Yeah.
He just came up from the boat.
As soon as
You
I
just
get
gotta
on the
do a
boat,
stealth check
I
and
put
just
my equipment
grab
back on.
Okay, why are we doing this? Why are we
Yeah,
just not
get
looking
my
at this?
God.
The bag of
I'll
You
roll,
can just-
I'll
you can
roll
just-
sleight of hand to get it back.
Roll it, please.
You could just ask me nicely.
Oh, wow.
We did. Hey,
You literally grabbed my scruff.
because you were walking away.
Ashley, okay, hold up. Ashley, she walked up to you and said, what do you have? What was that? And you said, I'm walking to my room, so she grabbed you. She did ask nicely.
Yeah.
All right.
You did this to yourself.
I rolled a 19 for stealth.
I was
That's all I
awful.
gotta say.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, I was just gonna take it out now.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
Yeah, so you end up taking out this lump of, like, damp cloth, sort of dark and whites mixed together. They've sort of, the whites are very much not white anymore. They're slightly molded and they're dripping onto the floor, the
The deck floor.
Oh wow.
The deck floor.
deck.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
All right. Then I very gently just kind of open the fabric.
the poop deck is above the cabin. It's where the helm is.
Are we back on the ship now?
Yep.
But it just tastes.
So you're peeling back the cloth.
Yeah.
So you peel back the cloth one by one, and inside you find sort of a slightly it doesn't appear to have grown coral on it. It seems to be part of the design. It seems to be a diadem.
A what?
A diadem, a crown, a thin crown.
Circlet.
Yeah.
Let me edit.
Investigate that shit.
I'm
I wouldn't know
ritually
anything about
casting, so it takes me 10 minutes, but I'm ritually casting Identify.
When you cast Identify on the fiddle, I told you it was what you yes? Okay. Yeah, it's Poseidon's diadem. Like the actual Poseidon's actual crown.
Amelia,
Huh?
I think you'll be interested in this to know what this is.
Ashley starts giggling because he can read into it.
I think this might solve your problems with Betty Slit Your Throat. Bring her the literal crown of Poseidon.
Oh, I don't know if I want to bring her the literal crown of Poseidon.
Do I know what it does?
Nope.
How do you know that?
Would detect magic know what it does?
I have it.
Detect magic is a
Just
lesson.
detects it. It says like, hey, there's magic there.
Yeah, no.
But Identify tells you what. that
Identify
magic
tells
is.
you usually everything about it.
Uh,
Short of curses.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
tell you curses.
let me think for a second. So you don't know exactly what it does, but you know that when it is on Poseidon's head, he is able to use very powerful magic.
But only Poseidon.
When it's on Poseidon's head.
It's on Poseidon's head.
Put that ish on your head.
Might I see it?
what you're trying to do.
Do I know if it requires attunement? Because that's one of the things that that's one of the things that
something would
Identify
only
tells me.
something would only require attunement if you could unattune it.
So this belongs to Poseidon,
This
no
belongs
matter
to
who
Poseidon.
it is.
Another idea. We return this to Poseidon in exchange for more undersea treasures that you can then trade in more safely than the literal crown of God.
That is true.
Why
I like
don't
that
we-
option.
Why don't we just not turn it?
Because this could curry a favor.
Because we.
Well, turn it into Poseidon, but not turn the other ones in, because I feel like 10 brothers
Because,
are not going to do much to us.
We can turn in one. After all, she said she only needed like a small, not a very large value item, just something like the vase. Remember
Yeah,
the
so
broken
we just
vase?
need.
So we just
But
we'll
I
get a
also
bunch.
do feel like that would be a lot of unnecessary backtracking.
Well, you also save money by turning it into.
Well, not really, because we can use Marvin's shop to get there and then
Yeah,
come
we
right
can.
back.
We'll just bam, you know.
Yeah,
Pop over,
yeah,
pop back.
that's
That's-
frustrating.
Well, how is she going to find us?
She has her ways, and I don't want to cause
I
so much
don't
trouble.
want to cross the person whose name is Becky slit your throat.
Not only that, but we've already got
Oh,
other things to
go.
worry about. Me just taking the quick trip to give an item to a lady. Well,
Yeah, go
concern you.
settle your debts, Melio, because we already have enough probably
Biggest-
coming after us.
The
Well, doesn't
biggest
she
thing
have
with how do
Well,
we
then
summon
we
a
are
god?
That is.
Can Gideon still talk in our heads? Can we still talk to Gideon?
I don't know, try
Melio,
it.
if she can pay off
Hey,
at least one.
Gideon, Gideon,
Gideon?
Gideon.
In your head, you hear. What?
Do you know where Poseidon is?
Do you know how to contact him?
Yeah, I drank with him a few times.
Do you know how to
That
contact
sounds awesome.
How can we contact him?
You can.
him?
Can we
Even if
find
have
him?
something rather important for him?
I'm sure you do.
Would Njord be helpful?
He's been preoccupied for like the last 2,000 years.
With what?
I don't know.
Would
What
Njord
did,
be
what did it
helpful?
happen to be finding something?
No,
Oh,
he just kind of disappeared one day.
oh.
Would Njord be helpful?
No, he's only got ruling the northern oceans. So.
Alright.
Can I go back to bed now?
Go back
Can
to
I see
bed.
the crown?
I will let you look at it like this.
I snatch it out of your hand.
Okay.
Alright, I just put it on.
So the second you put it on, it fits over your ears.
I imagine
Nicely.
that's quite silly.
It looks very, very silly. It goes over your ears, and you have a moment of like, I'm wearing the crown of Poseidon, and then you're drenched.
That's fine, I just got out of the ocean.
Yeah, from the crown, water just.
Okay, I want to put it on. My turn.
Yeah, so you place it on your head, and again, that moment of, I'm wearing the crown of Poseidon, you're drenched.
But she's
I'm a fish! I put it
The
on.
water is hot.
Oh.
I'm gonna sneak up behind your eye.
You can't, I got horns.
Roll stealth.
He does have giant horns.
He's also 9 foot tall.
That was a natural 18
Oh yeah, that
plus 5.
yeah, no, his perception is up. You put it on his head, Drago.
That's
You're
not happening.
standing there, just sort of like milling about for a moment, and then suddenly hot water is covering your entire body.
That's not happy about that.
Ashti, as one might say, shakes it off.
Yeah, I take the crown off and hand it to him.
I'm gonna put it back down.
I'll take that thing.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
For now, we can store this somewhere safe in our ship.
Yes.
And then we are going to try to find out.
permission to hold it in my
I would like to
Permission
remind.
denied.
I would like to remind everyone of what happened to the last item Ashley held on.
We got stolen.
It got stolen by a god. Hold on. One second. Before you take it, please. 1 second. I would like to point out that yes, I did lose the heart, which is fair. But
And then
the
me
only
and
hold on.
burned it.
Well, I feel like that's a lot worse than me losing it to begin
I'm
with.
going to burn you.
But I do want to point out that the only way it was stolen was because a literal god stole it from me.
Because he got you drunk and you were dumb enough to fall for it.
It's not so dumb. Addiction is a very serious thing.
So you would think
Oh,
you have
it's
a
not the
problem.
addiction.
Oh, I know I have a problem.
It's not the addiction that's dumb. It's you that's dumb, my friend.
Alright.
Hand it over.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Hand it over.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. We just don't want that to
Stick
repeat
back.
yourself. I take the bag of holding.
You don't take the bag of holding. I literally have it in my hand.
Okay. If you actually want to try and take the bag of holding from him, you have to roll strength against his strength.
Yikes.
This'll go
Yeah,
hard.
yikes indeed.
Okay.
Hard yikes, hard pass.
Hey!
Yeah, I got a 10.
18.
Yeah, no. You hold on to it.
Jirago
You
takes the bag.
Can I?
roll
Hold
strength
on.
against his strength.
Hold on.
That's what you got for being not.
Roll strength, Asti.
I literally asked one question, and everybody immediately started trying to take it from me.
What'd you roll?
Add the 20, right?
Add 5.
Add
What?
5? 11.
11.
Yeah, I rolled that.
Jeez.
I was actually not as far off as I was expecting. I got to 10.
I take the
You
bag.
take the
Yeah, no, you just grab it from his hands.
Alright.
You're
Alright.
holding it way
He's like,
too far above
He's
his head.
like,
As she's just like,
Alright,
For
big
me,
man.
it's at just at waist level.
Big man. If you hand it back to me, I will take the crown out. I will lay it down on the ship. But please can I have my bag?
How about he takes the crown out, puts it in the middle, and then gives you the bag?
I'm gonna do that one.
Why don't you
As
give
long
it
as I get the bag.
somebody
That's
that
all I
isn't
care.
Ashley, and then put the bag of holding on the floor.
That's exactly what.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, I didn't hear that.
yeah, so you take the crown out, you place it on the ground, hand the bag back.
Why don't we ask Marvin to hold on to it?
I was just gonna say.
I don't know if I trust Marvin that much. We don't need to
I would not
understand.
trust Marvin.
You, a cloud of smoke appears next to you.
I should have.
I heard my name.
Marvin, I kind of just grab onto the crown. I don't move it, but I just I move it up. I scooch it a little bit. So would you happen to know where Poseidon is? We're trying to return this to him.
Oh, that's actually true though. Hold on. He
Yep.
should have said Gary.
Oh yeah, you said Gary.
But so
So-
would Marvin know?
Marvin just kind of looks at the ground and is like,
I hold it higher. I'm
I
very
just want to
Because I
say.
mean, Marvin's a guy's name, but technically Marvin's not a guy.
But we don't.
But you don't know that.
ooh.
Now
But we
that's
might have had a clue.
But
if
it's
he
by a
said
spell thing, so you call Marvin Marvin.
I call Marvin Marvin.
Yeah.
Instead of Gary.
Okay.
That's weird.
That was weird. That was. Did you
Oh,
Can I please look at it?
Marvin.
I mean, look at it, but don't touch it.
What's mine?
I put it
Yeah.
down.
Marvin literally lays on the ground with his hands sort of in this position, and he looks down and he goes,
No,
Oh, that's right.
I can say
I've got a question for you.
I'll give you $1 million.
$1 million gold.
I say we take the deal.
It sounds like a good deal.
Sounds like a great idea.
I'm sorry. Hold on. $1 million gold makes it something extremely worthwhile. What would you do with the crown?
That is my personal business.
Insight, please.
Insight.
Oh no, my computer died.
I rolled a. I think we should do it, guys.
And that's 20.
There, please.
I rolled a
Alright.
2.
I got an 8.
I got.
My computer died, so I don't know.
I mean,
I got a 6.
you guys would like to know what his plans are, and you can tell his plans are Marvin plans. So who knows what those plans are?
Even on a nat 20?
Yeah.
Marvin's good.
That's gonna rule the world.
I think this belongs.
Marvin's team up.
Oh no. As much as
We should make t-shirts. Marvin equal Tiamat.
Marvin equals Tiamat.
as
Equals
wonderful,
Sheila.
as
It's a big triangle.
as amazing as that offer is, this just belonged to a god. Do you understand?
Duh.
Well, that's
I mean,
why he offered us a
Emilio,
million.
what part of Poseidon's... What the hell? What is the word again?
It's his diadem.
But I mean, Poseidon's diadem, did you not...
Gods can also
do we
die.
need to specify?
Yes,
It's
they
possible that Poseidon's just dead.
Well, didn't Gideon say that he had a drink with him?
That's true.
There's usually a catastrophic event when a god dies. So,
That's
you
fair.
know,
That's fair.
the ocean's having like dried up.
Hold on. Marvin, could you possibly give us a second? can we like huddle up for a
Huddle,
second?
huddle.
Yeah, have your huddle. And he like walks into the huddle.
I like use my very long leg to just push him out.
And he literally slides across the neck and he's
Mila
like,
has to keep her leg out there.
okay, I'll be over here.
Okay, I love you,
Where you
Marvin. Just give us a
Aren't you?
minute.
Okay.
What shall we do with
Alright,
the God's tiara?
A million is amazing. We can make that much ourselves. However,
Oh no, that this would be the fastest.
I mean, that's true, but what happens if Poseidon shows up?
Have you guys decided yet?
No!
Okay.
All right.
What happens if we run into Poseidon and he knows that we sold his crown?
How would we know?
Well, then
He's
we
like,
tell
"God."
him where to get it.
I mean, Gideon can easily just be like, yo, these
How about
fuckers sold
now?
it.
No!
Okay.
Hold on, wait.
But
Gideon.
then consider,
Gideon.
Gideon could give us $1 million gold. How much could Poseidon give us as a reward?
I don't know. Something tells me we should
Well, we
hold
would
on
have to.
this
We would
for
have
a
to
little
find
while.
Poseidon. Gideon.
I don't know why, for the love of God,
Yeah.
why we would ever give up
You
$1
hear
million gold.
you hear the voice of one of his crows just saying, "What?"
What?
They're technically parents. Just be like, "What? Getting into sleeping."
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we have a little bit of an interesting thing here. Yes. The crown is currently has an offer of $1 million gold right now.
Yeah.
Do you think either Gideon himself would give us a better deal, or
Gideon doesn't care about that crap.
that's perfectly fine?
Poseidon.
Well, see, the thing is, we have to find Poseidon.
What if
Wait. You're one of the parents who feeds information into Gideon, essentially. All right. So where was the last you saw Poseidon?
Yes.
Yes.
Roughly 2,000 years ago.
What? Wait, didn't
Where?
Gideon just say he had
about 2,000 years
about
ago?
2,000 years ago? Where was it?
Yes.
Warm. Oh, warm. Any more details?
Nope. Sorry, we may be all seeing, but there are still some things we have that are fuzzy.
Well, I say we sell.
Especially when it comes to other gods.
That is fair.
Would you know if anyone might have more information?
Any one of the Greek gods.
Like, would any of the other
Like
gods be
perhaps
interested in it?
Aries?
Perhaps Aries?
But do we really want to call in our favorite?
No, we don't. We don't want to do
Or
it.
Loki.
I'm holding on to that one.
Loki's
So y'all
not.
are asking.
No,
Loki is not. Yep.
No Loki.
There's no more.
Loki's Nordic.
Sorry.
That's right.
I guess.
Well-
Do you know where to find any of the Greek gods?
Yes.
Besides Greece?
Give me a day.
Okay.
Do you promise that you will actually come back to us
I
and
just
just not
imagine
forget?
this voice being
Yeah, no, I'll talk to
Yaga
you.
from.
Or else you get in. You know, one of those two.
That's
Just give
fine.
us a day.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
All right, so let's hold on to it for a day.
Yeah, so we'll hold on to the crown for a
Either
day.
way, we can hold it for as much as we want.
Okay, but
He
before,
will
If we don't
always
find
buy
this,
us
if we,
good.
Yes,
yeah,
but
we can't
before-
find Poseidon,
but
then we'll
before
sell.
we get out of this huddle, we should
Hey, it's
decide
been
where
a while.
One more minute. One more minute.
Are you sure?
Before we get
Okay.
out of this huddle, we should decide where it's going to be hidden. Obviously, people don't want it to be hidden with me. That is fine. But
What if we hid it? What if we hid it somewhere in Arrow's room? So
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Arrow would be the only one who knew where it was.
Just give
So
it to
just
Arrow and
give
tell
it to
Arrow.
Arrow.
Give it to Arrow. Tell Arrow to hide it.
Arrow's
Can we-
vicious.
But
He's a smart. He's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Dragons like that.
Dragons. Sure do.
can
I'm gonna
we
start a
put it
addiction.
in another box
Yes.
and then have him hide it?
An anti-magic.
I don't want to. I don't want to lie to him. I don't want to lie to him.
No, not lying. Literally for just the safety of.
No, literally
the
put
crown,
it in a lead box so that nobody can detect magic, locate object on it.
including Mark.
What was that?
Nothing.
We're talking about how much we appreciate you as a human being.
You're great,
Oh,
Marvin.
I hope it's alive.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Arrow. So
Hold on. So, in Ashky's head, he's like, I hate her.
Yikes.
Hate who?
Oh, my mother. Let's continue.
No, because we have open communication, so the first thing that popped into your head, I would know.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows.
Well, hold on. Now, can Ashley roll deception for mental deception? Because knowing...
Can he control his own thoughts that much, though?
How
Well-
drunk are you right now?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because especially... Well, since you said something, it would clue
Okay.
me in.
You can. Okay, here's how you're gonna do.
Okay.
You can do deception, but it's for hiding the image. You
But-
you still
okay.
say I hate her, but
Well-
you're hiding the image and name
Sure.
from Edge.
Can do. Alright.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's what you have to
goodness.
do against the system. What did you get, Ashley?
I got a 6 total.
What did you get, Edge?
I got a
my
19
God.
total.
Boom! The image of Sheila pops into your brain.
Probably naked.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, she's naked.
Although that doesn't necessarily mean it's Marvin.
The name Sheila appears in your head.
Well, they already knew her name,
Yeah.
and they knew.
But why would you be thinking about it now?
I mean, don't you like boobs?
We're having
I was
a
just
mental
No,
conversation
yeah,
right now.
Yeah, this
everything
is a
else in the
mental
hut was
conversation.
silent while Edge and Ashley just have
This
total
is
dialogue right
literally-
now.
Yeah, eye contact.
But you just said you hate her.
Well, it was like a the joke. That word, like joke.
Get out of here, Gideon. Go back to sleep.
It was a playful hate joke.
Does he need to make another?
Lying.
Yeah. Does he need to make another deception roll, or can we just continue on the same?
No, like that was a legit. That he was a playful hate joke. It wasn't like he said I
That's
hate
fair.
her, but as
Okay,
a
that's
joke.
fair.
That's fair.
Are you sure you heard that?
No, it was a, like I said.
From what I heard the other night.
Yeah.
Let's take this outside on the break.
We already are outside.
It's no longer raining.
But yeah,
Dramatic ass combat scene.
There's still like 2 months.
hold on.
Wait.
This actually is what it looks like.
Yeah.
His
Okay.
socket is twitching.
Oh
Can
god.
I just say, I would love a fight scene in a movie where it's the epic in the rain fight scene, and halfway through the rain just suddenly stops, and both fighters just go like, "This is suddenly a lot less epic."
Yeah.
You want to just make up? Yeah, let's
Make
make
out.
out.
Make
Make
up,
out.
make up, and
Make
make out.
Make
Make
up
out.
and make out.
Get out, brother. We'll continue this later.
That is fine. All right. Well,
How long does this last?
probably not too long.
The next 3 days.
Oh yeah, the mental connection. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time. Most of it is probably just gonna be Ashley drinking.
We're just gonna have. I'm just gonna DM you on Discord, and that'll be our.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be. That'll
Back
be
to
our,
that conversation.
So,
Where are we hiding this thing?
lead chest in arrows.
Lead chest and arrows room.
Lead chest, arrows.
Where can we
Where are we
find
getting a
that?
lead chest?
You guys need anything when you're over there?
Hey Marvin,
Yeah.
you got a lead box?
I got a few.
How much?
50.
Maybe a higher armor class.
How much to just borrow it for a couple days?
No.
Okay, I'll pay you the 50.
Okay.
You take
Why
Wait,
do you need
wait.
the lead box?
Wait, how
free
big is it?
protection.
Okay.
How big's the lead box?
Big enough for things I don't want to talk about.
What? Makes sense.
Question mark?
Can I get that?
Insight check.
Can I get that in
Yeah, I
actual
wanna-
mathematic
Shit.
dimensions, please?
I say big enough for like a small child.
A 9.
We'll talk about this later, but I'll give you the 50.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Alright.
Alright.
Ashley's still getting weird. Like Ashley's a little bit weirded out by Marvin right now.
He's starting to think Ashley's getting a little
Okay,
disenchanted.
just hold on. Just hold on to the box for now. Alright.
I give him 5 platinum.
He poofs away, poofs back in the lead box.
I have a box. I've procured a box.
All right,
There it is.
punch it in.
No,
the box.
not yet. Don't do it.
Not yet.
No, so he doesn't see it. I said this out of character.
What are you doing?
I said this.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I
about
said
it.
this out of character.
Wait, all you you have to do is create a wall, and I'll slide a panda in.
I'd rather just do it later.
All right, I stick the crown
Also,
back in the
what are
hole,
the
bag of
odds
holding
that-
for later, and then we can move.
Sure,
Alright.
you wanna know.
Marvin, dear.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hold on to it for a little bit longer.
Oh.
Figure out what happened. There's still quite a large chance for you to get it.
Okay.
So we just gotta consider, check a few things out,
Yeah.
just details.
Yeah.
A grace
$1 million
period.
gold.
A grace period, if you will.
Why are you lying on it?
That's in the head.
No, that was in my head. Yeah.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
No, I mean saying the truth.
You just told Marvin that it has a large chance of getting it. I thought we
That's
weren't
true.
gonna
Unless
sell
we can
it.
somehow find a god who's been missing for 2,000
That's what I'm
years.
saying. He'll probably get it, but
He's
we
probably
want to
gonna get
try at least.
This is, guys, this is our
I'm
side
not
quest.
lying.
This is the side quest. We're
And I
putting off
say-
the main quest.
But I do have something interesting for you to look at.
Yeah.
I'll pull out my trident beside him.
I've seen that already.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? When was it?
Yeah, you
Don't
brought it
when
to the
we-
shop the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that
just
was
about to
the-
say that was the first time we were rewind.
That was like our
That didn't
bargaining
happen.
chip.
Marvin just goes, yeah.
As she's jumping off the ship.
As holding on to his arm.
Oh, man.
No, then nothing.
No.
Alright.
He pulls her back.
Anyway, you need anything else, guys?
Food and alcohol.
Actually,
Let's go.
Better armor
can I
class.
buy one of those tonics off you?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Hey, I
hundred
still
in
have a
stock.
discount from Marvin's
Actually,
shop.
Okay. I'd say it's maybe 15.
I need a better armor class.
I'll give you a platinum and 5 gold.
Okay.
Wait, how much are they?
15 gold.
What are they?
The gin?
The tonics, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
15 per?
Gold?
Yeah.
How many do you have in stock?
Couple hundred.
Hold on, how many
Can
gold
you
do I have?
afford me a better armor class?
I'm legally only allowed to sell you about 4 at a time.
But under the table.
Actually, I'll give him the
No, definitely.
Listen, I might be shifty, but I stick to my laws.
So what if I
So
buy
it's-
all 4, drink all 4, then get more?
No.
Well, so if I
Just
buy
give me
4,
6 gold.
how long can it be until I buy another 4?
Yes.
Can I have a more specific answer?
I'd say about a month.
I'd buy 4.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll buy 4 as well.
Okay.
What
So
do
that's
you
what is that?
expect?
60? 60?
Yep.
I already marked off 15, so we're
Do
gonna.
better.
Dan, I have a question.
So
How can I gain proficiency?
All you
with
see
my-
is
Alcoholic.
shaking your
Training.
head.
The man has an affinopite.
We have a training room.
What do you expect from this man?
I'm gonna spend some
So
time
much
while they're
more.
like doing food training with my.
Oh,
Oh, before we do that, actually, rewind.
What?
So once we get back like further in the ship, and I can tell that Marvin's not looking us up, following us.
when the distance you hear, guys, where'd you go?
We probably would have said
We
bye.
said we were gonna go
said
get lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
we were
something.
gonna go get lunch.
We're not that mean to
Okay, in
Marvin.
the distance you hear, can I join?
No.
Sure. Let's
No.
go.
You hear the, and he's like, great!
Oh, okay. Okay, Marvin. So whenever we get a chance to get away from Marvin for like a minute, I'm gonna put
You gotta do
the diadem.
Hey! When we sit down for food,
Uh-huh.
can I drink one of the tonics?
Oh, jeez.
Where's Sarah? Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just I'll give you a repeat of last time.
Dang.
I want to point out the fact that this man is literally an addict.
But it's character accurate.
This is a
Okay, I know how to get around this. Make a strength check to get the cork out of the bottle.
Why are you doing this?
Does he get proficiency in opening an alcoholic drink?
That would be pretty funny.
No, because most of his drinks come in
Oh,
cans.
hold on.
Oh,
Can I keep that?
19.
Where is it?
On the
Right
table.
there, it's on the table.
It's leaning on the bag.
It's on the table.
It's leaning on the
It's on the table.
bag.
It's on the
It's
table.
on the table.
Leaning off the table on the back.
Roll again, matey.
Draco. Okay, that one I do.
That just
Hold on.
failed.
Where's the
the dice tray.
Use the dice
for goodness
tray.
sake.
Oh my
Use the
god!
dice tray! Oh my god!
Can I
You
get
are
that
not
roll?
No, you're a mess. Roll the dice tray.
Can that be the
She literally rolled a nat 20.
Yeah,
No.
straight check? I got a 20.
What'd you get?
After all of that,
What'd you get?
I got a 5 total.
Okay. You try and take the pork out, but it just won't come.
Can I try it?
No.
Can I try another bottle?
Sure. Strength check it.
12.
12. It won't come out.
Can I try the third bottle?
Sure.
No.
It's
Can
stuck.
can I try the fourth bottle?
Sure.
17.
It's stuck.
Hey, Patches. You got it. Perfect. Patches.
Drago.
Listen, Tess, you
Please.
got it.
Oh, no, you're in the...
Tess, you
Yeah,
got a
Pat
nat
just
20.
walks over and he's see him like wiping off on his apron. Like,
Hey,
hey, what's up?
You got a wine opener?
Yeah, I got a few.
Can I borrow one? Tess, you got a
Yeah, sure, and he reaches in his pocket.
I rolled.
Thank
It was a nat
Cool.
20.
Roll a strength check.
Do I get advantage with the wine
Oh,
opener?
no.
Sure.
Can Rusty try one of the bottles?
Why are you all this
He's not drinking from them.
19.
Nope.
You have to hit a 9. You have to hit a 20.
Next bottle.
God damn it! Is everybody ignoring what I'm saying?
What is happening?
No.
They're his bottles.
She can still open one.
20. Not nat, but 20.
Nope.
Drago, open the last one, please. With the wine opener.
I don't know. This is gonna be a whole ordeal.
Yes, it is. We want this man to drink, damn it.
What is that? Heavy dust?
While this is happening, can I have put the item in the box and just give it
You
to
can
Arrow?
you can have one of them too if you want to try to roll for it.
Sure.
How's Arrow doing, by the
I
way?
had a 20. Damn it.
He's looking happy. He's just chilling in his room.
Yeah, plus your
Having a good
strength.
time. He's actually like hanging out in the rocky section.
21.
We got a 21.
21 now.
Alright, I'm not even gonna roll.
Alright.
Fuck
Alright,
it.
I'll take my dice back.
I don't think DM wants you to
Can you
drink.
drink it when the session ends and we're on the Discord yet?
Aren't we already on?
Still
I mean,
have to
in
do
the
strength check.
art.
Still have to do strength check.
You mean our yeah,
And it's
fine.
open
Yeah,
one
I
first.
got it.
Still have to do strength check.
Oh man, we'd be rolling for
As she goes through the pint 6 times. Just continuously.
It's good.
He doesn't even
Wait.
eat. He's so distraught.
Yes.
I cast full strength on Ashty.
Oh my gosh.
What does that do?
It gives you advantage on strength checks.
Here we
Oh
go.
yeah, it's advantage from the wine opener.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste it. Just gonna continuously drink.
Okay.
Not gonna eat.
Yep.
He's just sad now.
No.
Sad puppy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, eat boy, don't just drink.
I do like the,
Esty, I didn't know you're from the Wild West.
you know that maneuver.
Boy!
You know that maneuver you do to like
If he's
see
not
the
gonna do better,
dogs
at least
their
he's-
pills,
at
where you
least
just like
he's
stick
not
your
gonna
fingers.
do better.
I'm gonna do that with him. I'm just
He's
gonna
at least trying to better.
put some like bacon in there. Close it. Believe me, I have
Like
seen
rub
those
the
so
neck
toy
till you can
poodle.
swallow.
You won't be able to fight this. Oh no. I'm mostly joking.
Were you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh
Anyhow.
god.
Now what?
time is it?
It is
Oh wow.
11:08.
It feels a lot later.
Yes, it does.
Uh,
So, yeah,
Is Marvin still there?
nope. Marvin's back in the shop now.
Alright, should we finally put the thing in the thing?
I already did.
Sarah did while you were trying to open up the bottles.
I was thinking. Okay, bye.
Wait, how did you get the
Actually,
bag
I
of
don't
holding?
need to know that much about you and Sheila.
She just took it.
I just took it. You were busy. I gave it back to you. Don't worry.
Can you stop stealing my things? I would greatly appreciate it.
Maybe this is when you should separate.
If you want to sit down and talk about it, we can. But until that point,
I
you can
feel
just
like we
not
haven't-
mention it.
What if I
Amelia
feel
was
like
like actually really genuine, and she's like, actually, I just don't want you to do this. I want you to be okay.
I don't ever do it.
Okay. And she walks away.
Hey, Paolo, do me a favor and pull up Sierra's stats.
I feel like a really good idea
My
might be. You
computer
think
died,
I
so
think we
this
can
will
get
be
a
lot
therapist
faster.
for Discord yet?
We might need a therapist
We
for
didn't
the
mind
Discord.
getting a therapist. We could probably hire a therapist. this the next time we're in town.
Totally. Unfortunately, you're going to Queen Tilda's province.
Oh no!
Let's not get a
Don't
therapist.
choke. Don't choke. The stress.
We'll hire next time we're in a sane.
You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Why did you
but
need
like,
a series of stats?
What's the strength?
12 plus 1.
So +1. Okay. Roll an advanced strength check.
Is she gonna try and open it for us?
Oh, that's
cute. Please let this happen.
Oh god, hang on. 15.
and then roll once more.
14.
Isn't it the same
15.
thing?
A 15. It's a 15. A 30.
No! A 30!
A 15 and a 15. Wait,
Why
why did I roll twice?
So advantage, you roll it twice and you take the higher number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, Sierra comes over to try and be helpful and like pull.
She just,
the
instead, she
cork
just
out.
pushes it further in.
I pull out some bird.
Oh, I thought she was just
I pull out some bird food and just hold it out while
Sarah hops in your hand and just. Sarah
Even when
bites your
you're
phone.
emo, she still seems to like you.
Sarah bites your phone and keeps eating.
my thumb?
Yeah,
She like nips at it.
Why?
She got sharp.
just because.
In like a happy or like a
It's a
angry?
level. It's a level.
You can't distinguish it.
Yeah.
It's a bird. Birds don't feel.
Oh,
That's okay.
Oh god.
bite the hand that feeds you.
my mom's guinea pig does that. Literally, I have to like I have to like throw his food in his cage, otherwise he'll bite my hand.
Are you guys going to do anything else? Right now, we're on to the score game. Besides rest.
Do we know that we're going to Queen
Besides
Tilda's
rest.
province? Do we know that we're going to Queen Tilda's province?
Yes, you determine.
I want to learn some Draconic.
I'm gonna train. I'm gonna train with my.
I am not going to learn
As he's
Draconic.
going to her room, please excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, can I actually train with arrow?
Doing what?
I want to train with spear and then train with arrow for like back on mountain combat. Yeah, if he wants to.
Sure, you can.
And then we hit the box, and then we did everything else.
Try to do.
Can I open
Is there
the
going to be
tonic
any
if I'm not
time
giving
to
it
possibly get some Draconic in today? Or
Yep.
should we wait?
Roll strength.
We could have like a little like
You're not gonna open that thing.
No, I have a -1.
do a little blanket fort in between
Yeah,
our
you
rooms.
definitely can't get.
Okay.
You definitely cannot get the DC.
Ashley literally just stares at you
When
blankly.
am I going to be able to? When are we going to be able to do this? Otherwise, I've
Whenever
wasted.
you can roll the DC.
I've wasted 60 gold then.
Like a war tent.
What did you expect Marvin to sell
A
you
blanket
something
fort.
fair
Fun thing
when
you
it's
do
a
with your
tonic
kids and
that
you
does magical things?
put
If you think
like,
about it, when we
blankets
drank
on.
with him, he already had it poured out. I didn't think
Yeah.
like it.
It's really fun. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah,
And like, I start grabbing chairs and then I
He
put
gave you a
blankets
lot of
and
alcohol.
pillows and lights. And like just like bring snacks
Can
and
we
like just
smash
chill
the
there.
bottle
Like,
and then
nice.
like
Oh, you can totally smash
And it's like super
That's
comfy,
all, that's
super
fair.
like deluxe.
With a strength check.
Can I ask Marvin to open it for me?
well,
Why is
There
this
you
fun?
go, Marvin. See that?
Because
Marvin, can you open
you need a
this?
new space to be in.
It sort of takes time.
It's
Yeah, I don't know why you were struggling with
It's
that.
super relaxing, super
Lord.
comfortable. You can eat
Lift some
snacks.
weights.
You can be all
Ooh.
secretive with your friends.
Marvin is.
Chat.
Ashley sits in a chair.
Inside
I
it.
don't.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to
Whatever.
put the cork back in it for
Just
now,
sits in a
but
chair.
I'm not going to put it in.
No, and I
right?
put
No,
the one
I'm
I put
going
it,
to double check and make sure I
underneath the bucket.
Alright, the DC is half.
Is there lights? There's like fairy lights too for the night.
What is? Oh, I don't understand.
Here, and I give him alcohol.
What's happening over here?
I'm trying to convince Ashley about the merits of blanket forts.
She just built a blanket for it. And Ashley's literally just like,
wait. Hold run that scenario by me one more time.
So he like asked me if there's time for like a little bit of draconic lessons in between, and I said sure. And I was like, let's build a little blanket fort and just like chill between our rooms and learn draconic. And Ashley's just not getting it. Amelia's trying her
Ash,
best.
and she at one point she literally was just like, no. I give him alcohol. That's all.
What in the world?
What?
I try to open one of his
Still
bottles.
really confused.
What?
I try to open one of his bottles.
Okay, do it with advantage. He still has the corkscrew.
I'll head over there and I'll hit the bottom.
I'm just.
Okay, see, what's my 17.
Nope.
I didn't even roll it. I got a really bad
Ashley,
roll.
I'll trade you one of your closed ones for this open one.
How did you open?
I got Marvin to do it.
Wait, is Marvin here?
I got Marvin to do it.
Wait, so do you come in the blanket fort with us?
Yes.
Come in the blanket for
I
it.
fucking love blanket forts.
You literally just see Ashley sitting there going.
Hey, Ashley, I have a present for
You
you.
see, yes.
It's an open trunk.
Chris
Give me away your
Pratt's
clothes once and I'll give it
applesauce
to you.
with tail wagging. Just waiting.
You get the better end of the deal. And Marvin can open them. He's quite condescending about it.
Roll your 100.
I thought it was 1,000.
No, that's
No.
that's
Oh,
like
that's the
Grog of substantial whimsy.
Wait, which one's the permanent one?
The grog of substantial
Okay.
whimsy.
And this one is the.
Tonic.
If he gets the telepathic connection
The,
again, does it become a three-way between
tonic
the
of
three of us?
undiluted
God.
chaos, and yes.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's just opening a new pathway to someone.
Nice. Probably would be me at that point.
61.
Meanwhile, it's just still emo.
You're still emo?
Yep.
Wait, where did you go?
My room.
He went to go.
We're going to Queen Tella's parents.
Wait,
For
do we
the
know
next-
that
Yeah, we know
Yes,
that now.
you determined that a while ago.
Yeah, I'm also like.
Roll
the
1d4.
whole family there.
Here, take
Open and kill him.
Alright.
Open and kill him.
2. For the next 2
Years.
Oh, that's what I was
Do you want me to pull it up on my phone?
hours,
Okay.
I can read it despite its blurriness. For the next 2 hours, anything you drink causes your mouth to burn horribly.
Oh, we're back at this again. This was last time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, well, Marvin can
Water?
open them.
Warphatonic, yes. Anything you drink.
Nice.
I mean, the only thing I drink is that.
Yeah,
Wait,
well-
you're not even there. What are you talking about?
I know.
Oh, I do send a telepathic, not telepathic, what we're talking about. I'm gonna use my message cantrip and say, Booty Hunters, please come meet us in the blanket fort in between our rooms. Booty Hunters to the blanket fort in our meeting room. Everybody! Come sit in
Would
the
he
blanket
even
fort.
fit?
No.
I made it big.
If
It's
anyone walked
luxurious.
by, they would just see his horns
He's the
poking out
tent.
the top.
He's the tent.
He's literally holding it up with his head.
I made the blanket fort luxurious and huge. It's a thing of dreams. Okay, it's amazing.
I just want to point out, like, the sight. You would see a very excited cat lady in the fort. You would see a very excited fish lady in the fort. You would see a dog who just doesn't get it. And then a giant thing with horns.
I've never.
Scared.
Holding the tent.
Holding the tent up.
Ripping holes through one of the.
Are you and Sierra joining us?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't have a choice.
Is Arrow
She's
joining
a
us?
booty hunter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much what is there is like between.
So Hestia walks up and like, what does she see?
Okay, so pretty much.
Exactly what I described.
So pretty much to give some more detail, we built it like using half of like the railing of the hole as kind of leverage, and then some chairs and just blankets from both of our rooms, and it's like this huge tent, and in the middle is Drago with his horns holding the middle of the tent up, and then Edge and Emilio sitting there looking super excited with an Era who's probably kind of excited about this. He's never seen this
It's
ever.
like the perfect thing to draw out.
Yeah, he's only been alive for less than a week.
Yeah, Era's just having a great time.
He's not laughing, is he?
Now he's just as tall, right?
Taller.
Taller. So now he's
No, but
holding
he's
up-
still a foot shorter though.
Yeah, a foot shorter, but still taller than
For-
Drago.
For the sake of making this a pretty picture, he's fine and short.
He's fine.
And then just a dog that doesn't really get it, and then
Yeah.
Hestia looking kind of depressed with Sierra.
In the corner.
Like that.
Why
like
did you take this? Why did you take this?
I know. I know.
Because it could be useful intimidation-wise.
Oh,
It could.
God.
It can be.
He's not
Would you
wrong.
not? Would you not be intimidated if a
So
dog
not
just
wrong.
turns into an over 9-foot thing?
Ashley,
Not when it's you.
anytime we go into a town, if we're in a busy town square and you're trying to sneak, if you're in a busy town square and you try to sneak and a child laughs, you're fucked.
You're not wrong.
Imagine you like it's like busy and you try to like lockpick the door or something, and in the distance you hear.
I just break the door.
The building falls down.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
You're sneaking in the sewers and pass by a sewer. You hear.
I'm now stuck in the ceiling. So Emilio.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what was the point of all this again?
Yes, exactly. What is this? Why did you
Edge
assemble the
meanwhile is
Bernie
like starting to
Brothers?
make her own mini nest, like with spare blankets and stuff.
Emilio's like grab marshmallows. No one knows where she
Everybody.
got them from. Some marshmallows. It's like roasting the ones on the syrup.
What? But like, why?
Okay, I
is
start
this,
teaching him
burn
draconic.
why is this a thing?
Because it's fun.
And I start teaching him draconic a little bit. And like really sappy words like friend,
So whatever
fun,
happened to that giant octopus?
blanket.
We're not worrying about that now. We're having happy fun times.
What were you talking about?
No.
Giant octopus.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget about that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Are you
I think I was just waiting for
No,
someone
I legit didn't forget about it.
You totally forgot about it.
I actually didn't.
Okay.
Ashley,
I'm
she
drinking.
steps back.
His face is burning.
Are you good?
I have a
funny thing,
question.
I was actually just thinking about it.
I have a question. Would gummy shots count as a drink?
Huh?
You know, little gummy shots?
No, I know but do we
Jello
have
shots.
those?
Jello shots, yeah.
Patches can probably make them.
Yeah, Patches could feasibly make.
This is just a theory question. I wouldn't actually go and make some.
Yeah.
You're trying to get Ashley way more messed up than he already is. Dang.
But you're suffering, so I
is
got
that
Jello
Edge supposed
shots.
to be in her little thing?
And Dad's sketching Edge in
I
her
love
blanket.
it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anywho.
Ashley's
Her face
just
is
there.
like buried in it. I love it.
Over the loudspeaker,
This is based
you
on
hear
events in my day-to-day life.
you hear a surprise. You actually hear Rainbow's voice coming over the loudspeaker.
Oh.
And he's just saying, "Alright, we're like a day, maybe 3/4 of a day away. So, updating you, letting you know, we'll be there tomorrow morning. Please do not disturb me before tomorrow morning.
Oh, so like,
Rain out."
so we're tomorrow morning will be
Drink for you to try.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode of The 8. If you enjoyed, please drop us a like, subscribe, and share with your friends, as it really helps us a lot. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified when we upload next. If you'd like to see the most recent video, you can click that box in the top left. Or, if you would like to check out more from the 8 campaign, you can click the box in the bottom left. Again, we hope you enjoyed today's episode, and remember, there's always a seat available at our table. See you next time.